ニューストリームスタート。
なんかワクワク。
Veronbia has claimed for
ベアロンビアーチェックスインよこそ。ビッグメジミーチェックスインよこそ。
Murren adjusts Panda's emotional support panda plushie.
Murren adjusts Panda's glasses.
バランチェックスインよこそ。
Hello. Thank you for adjusting. Thank you, Marhan. How are you? Thank you for checking in too. But congrats on Bear and Beer on getting on getting first. Thank you for checking in. I really appreciate it. I hope everything's going well. I hope everybody had a good weekend and the first 2 days of the week anyway. And I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday too. But yeah, hey, you're Genki, right? You're Genti maybe. You're Genti. And hey, not Jimmy, welcome back. Thank you for checking in as well. Let's see here. Wait, LOL. What did I do? Anyway, Yarzenti, really? I don't know how to pronounce things like that. Sorry, I am so American with no language. I'm not good at languages. Let's put it that. Nope. Hey, you're Genti, like Zenti and massage. Okay. You're Genti. You're I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm like, huh? Something. Yar works. Okay, Yar. Well, thank you. Sorry that I messed up with your name, but yeah, I'm not really good at. Hey, Not Jimmy, how are you? I'm just gonna be calling you Not Jimmy because, yeah. Because you said you're not Jimmy. You named your name after another streamer or something like that about picking you, so you're not Jimmy. So anyway, how are you guys? Welcome back. Um, I'm just I guess I'm gonna just play more Genshin today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I know there's like a new event. I have Sino's story as well. And there's I don't know. There's just so much to do in so little time, so I don't really know. No, I don't play HSR. I limit myself to 2 gachas, and my 2 gachas are FGO and Genshin. So until one quits out on me, I'm not gonna be picking up another one. But I heard it's really fun. If I wasn't already playing FGO for the last, I don't know, 5 years, on and off, I would probably have picked it up because I like turn-based games. I can't juggle too many, especially gachas because, we always have that temptation to spend, so that at least I do. And even though I don't have money, but it's just like, I can't do it to myself, so I don't even bother getting into it since I know I'll be absorbed into the lore and everything, and I'm just like, nah, it's okay. But I heard a lot of people prefer HSR over Genshin. But I like playing with other friends and my partner as well, which you can't do in HSR. So you can have helpers, but you don't actually play together with them. So that's why I'm sticking to Genshin for now. I've got to get going. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Yar, for stopping by. But I've been really excited to meet you. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it, and it's nice meeting you as well. Good to see you outside of Cage's streams as well. But yeah, thank you, and take care. Have a good one. But yeah, um, thank you. Um, let's see. I'm gonna switch to the game screen now, just because I don't know what else to do. Anyway, so yeah, so here's my game screen. Um, yes, I don't really know what to do. Been chasing. I've been chasing after a lot of achievements. For the last while. They're the hidden achievements. So now I'm at 1170, which is not bad. But I think you have Navia? Yeah, I do have Navia. Oh, I'm sorry you're jealous. But she's gonna have a rerun soon. I know she's coming back out again. Probably next patch, probably 4.7. But yeah, I got her when she originally came out, obviously. Um, I wasn't going to get her, but then I played her trial, and then her story just really grabbed my heart. It was really heart-wrenching. I liked her, and I like her voice acting. Both English and Japanese are very speaking English. I need to switch it. If I do the event, I like to do it in English so that I can partially pay attention. I want to build a Geo team so bad, but I only have Albedo. Oh no. I don't have Albedo actually, so this is this is what made it funny because of the sunglasses. It's like they have sunglasses in Teyvat. Go figure, right? Anyway, yeah. I ended up liking her character. She's really fun and she's really easy to play with. Like she's really strong. I only have her C0, but she already is really strong. I still can't find her. I mean, I have a lot of her artifacts. I just none of them are good. Like all these are crap. I've been farming this instance since she came out, and I can't get good artifacts. It's so depressing. Navi and Ito are my favorite. Oh, I see. Ito is an interesting character for sure. He's not my favorite, but I'm not a fan of those kind of himbo, I guess they call them. I guess is the term they use, himbo. Like they have that idiot savant thing going for them. Navi is completely different. She's intelligent, she's smart, she's really witty. I like her. She's part of a mafia, that kind of thing. Um, I didn't actually check and see what I can make. How many do I? Wait, you know what? I needed to kill off some of my artifacts because I'm at 1789. They need to raise this limit. It's just, or that I need to go clean up some of my level 20s that I don't use. Because there's a lot of them that I'm not using, but I save because I'm like, maybe I might need it again. I hate getting rid of ones like this, you know? There's just so many. Too many, too many. Hey, Fi, how are you? Um, Help. I need to go through my artifacts, but I don't want to. They're such a pain.
Fido64 wants
Ah,
you to do the thing.
oh, thank you. I got rid of the fill-in thing because I got overhurt last week, so I'm not doing it anymore. I didn't even ask. Wait, you didn't even ask? Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I got rid of it. Sorry. Hey, Pandemonium, hello, how are you? Um, and welcome back. I'm not sure what to do with my artifacts. It's like I want to see if this is going to be good for Siegewein. She's coming out next, I think. Either the first half or the second, I don't know yet. Uh, since they're also releasing Chlorine too. I'm alive and really want grilled cheese. That sounds really good. I used to love eating grilled cheese, but now I can't have wheat or cheese. So I can't have it anymore. Oh, it's so fun to make too, because if you just, put a put a frying pan at like medium low and um you toast the bread on the frying pan and then the cheese melts together with it. It is so good. I mean, it's better if you have like a griddle so you can do the lines thing, but a frying pan is just easy to do it. My dog said I can't have cheese. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're also lactose intolerant too. I'm lactose and wheat intolerant, so I can't have it. I was gonna tell you to take a vacation to the Turks and cake. I don't know how to pronounce that last part. That's okay. I have no money for that, Fi. If we were to take a vacation, we would go to Japan. That's the one place we really still want to go, but we can't afford it, so we're not doing it right now. We're hoping to save up money to go like on our 25th anniversary, which is in 3 years, but that's future me's. That's future us problem, I guess. I don't know. So I'm saving these because I don't know if they're gonna be any good. But yeah, it's just sucky. It's just really sucky. I need to go through these and see if the ones that I've saved are even worth saving anymore. Like that might be good, but has def on it. And it's like you want to save the ones with the double crits just because, but I don't know. What do you think, Fi? Would you save the ones that have def on it? Should I get rid of these and just not worry about them? Like I don't think that's probably not worth it. Why am I having that? I don't even know. Um, okay, that's okay, I guess. I just, you just never know with these, right? I started exchanging anything without 4 stat. Oh, is that how you do it? Yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, sometimes you can get really lucky with these kind of things. So that's why I'm hesitant to kind of jump onto that train, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really need to. I need to. I'm at my limit. I mean, I really need to get rid of some of these things. Let's see here. I'm still actually working on getting some archaic Petra because there's a build for Zhongli that uses this apparently, and I'm not sure how it works, but yeah. Um, because of the crystallized reaction, all party members gain 35% bonus damage bonus for that particular element. So yeah, it might be good for when I pair him up with Navia, right? Only one form of elemental damage can be gained in this matter at any one time. See, that's not bad. That's not a bad set. And I know it's different, but those artifacts will find a good home. Yeah, I know, I know. I have to convert some of this stuff. See, that's junk. That's junk too. It's junk. That's so junk. I keep getting geo damage ones with no crit, and it makes me so sad. And then I always get deaf. Always get deaf. Ah, it's depressing. All this is depressing. Why? And then when I get crit one, it has like these crappy stats. I wish I could mark them as junk. I know. I wish there was like a check mark going, okay, toss, so you don't have to go through every single one individually and be like, okay, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, right? And I know the Sage Queen's gonna be probably, I think she's HP based. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you know, I haven't done that much research on her, but I definitely want to pull for her. Did you ever pull for Arlecchino? It's funny. I was seeing this video of Zhang Li's Japanese voice actor, and he's like singing, "Yeah, you, if you pulled for her." Hong Choo Choo has one. Wait. Oh, HSR. I see. I pulled for her. Got see. Oh, congrats! I just haven't seen you use it because you still use a lot of Hu Tao whenever we hang out. But yeah, like it's just ugh. Hu Tao is life. I see. I see. Ooh, no, that's not good. Nope, that's not good. Nope. Well, nah, no. Nope. 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 No. 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 Oh my god. I like to save the elemental masteries because they can be used off, you know? Hmm. That might be good for him because he's HP based as well. So that might be a decent one to try if I'm going to keep it. Oh, that's junk too. Father is dad. I see, I see. Hu Tao's life. I see. Okay, that makes sense. No, that's no good. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. This is depressing. See how many we farm this like anytime we have free resin. Safety and I farm this because he has a Navi as well, and so we're trying to get the best artifacts, but we can't find any good ones in the set. Like every time we do level, they go into the wrong stats that we don't want, you know? And it's just, I really hate this. Like that's not going to be any good. We need crit rate on her for that, but it's we don't want elemental mastery, and she needs attack. And yeah, these things just suck horribly. No. I mean, I want to save it, but then I'm like, nah, okay. Anyway. But yeah, the Zhongli voice actor was just making a song out of it. He's like, oh, the Kino. It's like, oh, that's cute. He went for C3, I think, or C2. I forgot one of those, but he kept missing every single 50-50, and I'm like, wow. Even the voice actors are, you know, they're not lucky either. Oh, that's promising. That's promising. So is this one. I'm gonna try that one too. That's junk. That's junk. That's junk. Oh, hello, Kisiki. Welcome to Nambu Force, Panda Giddy. I'm not a true gamer. I'm crap. I'm I'm totally crap. But I'm just trying to. I just noticed. I remembered. Not noticed. I didn't just notice. I'm remembering that my artifacts are almost full. So I forgot to do that offline because I haven't had time, and now I'm going through and just kind of submitting them because everything sucks. Everything here sucks, 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 sucks. Hey, Magus. Safety and chat, how are you doing today? It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. Thank you for stopping by. I am cleaning out my artifacts because I forgot yet last night and I was just too tired that I am maxed. I was maxed and I need to clear them out, right? It sucks, but oh well, whatever. So don't mind me. I'm just clearing out the shit that I am trying to. Yeah, anyway. I guess that's actually it. That's all I have that is junk. I guess most of it is the 4 stars that I haven't touched. That's junk. That's junk. That's junk. That's also junk. Wait, maybe? Yeah, no, that's junk. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Anyway. Hey, oh Corky, Gangster, long time no see. Accepting you're bad at is that the first step of improving? I guess. But I'm but yeah, long time no see. Now that I know that you are oh, I mean I've known for a while, but yeah, Corster is working on building a following if you'd like to follow someone that plays the Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about that game. I don't know anything about um TCGs, right? But I know Safdie likes to play them. And everybody kept telling him whenever he was playing Magic to go play Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's like, why? You know, because he's been playing Magic since like early 90s, 1990s. And he's been religiously playing that game, but he just recently stopped because he doesn't like the way where Wizards of the Coast is going, which is AI art, and he's very very upset with that. So he stopped paying the money and buying their shit. So he's just a little disgruntled about it, and yeah, we don't care for that. We liked how they did it before, where they supported the artists, and I mean, if you guys like AI art, that's fine, whatever. You know, everybody has their preferences, but I don't believe that a machine should um, be just because they want to save a bit of money. You know, that's not fair. Because
Teshi83 チェックス
oh,
インよこ
hey
そ。
Seti, thank you for checking in. But yeah, it's just like the machine steals art from other people and pastes them together, basically, and that's just not fair to the artists. And that's why I don't like AI art. You know, and I'll never be a promoter of that stuff. I don't believe in. I believe in our own skills and everything. AI should do our laundry and wash our dishes, not make our art. Art should be something it's passion. You know, it comes from our passion and our interests. And yeah, any kind of form of art should be art, not done by a computer. AI or you know, artificial intelligence in general should be applied towards menial tasks like physical labor that we don't want to really do, right? I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyway, um, what what I can be good though? It can be good. What do you mean it can be good? Um, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you mean. It can be good. Are you excited about the resin? I have heard about that, Magus. Yeah, because Hoyoverse officially announced that they're raising it to 200. So yay, we can make 5 resins in one go, right? Master Duel. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Well, I guess he can make his own cards then. Wait, what do you mean his own cards? Uh, you mean
5
Safty?
ワルツチェックス
Oh,
イ
he
ン
just
よこ
doesn't
そ。
play the game anymore. That's it. He's not gonna. Um, I mean, like I said, you can be into anything you want. It's fine. I just don't approve of it because I think they already steal art from other people, actual people, and paste it together. That's not just derived from in a computer. It's stealing art basically, and it's not fair. Um, Shits and giggles never have high hopes for it because it's almost never comes out good. Probably not. I don't believe in it though. I don't like it. Um, Artifact with single crit. Single crit. Well, sometimes it goes into death, but that's my deal is that most of the time they go into death. And hey, Cobalt, welcome back. How are you? Thank you for checking in. Megas, thank you for throwing me up. He can use AI to make his own cards for himself to keep. Uh, no, he would rather his money go to actual artists. That's what I meant, Gorkster. So that's why he's not supporting Wizards of the Coast anymore. Um, he doesn't like the fact that they're cheapening on the artist itself, and that's not fair to the artists that we're working with. Some of them have been working with them for decades. Some people have been working with Wizards, or even before it was Wizards that bought it. Um, they've been working with, making all the card art for decades, and suddenly they're just like, no, we don't need you anymore. We have computers to steal our art for us. I'm doing good, just having a nice chill day after a nice calm birthday. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I was late. I do agree the AR has no heart, soul, emotion, etc. in it. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's to each their own. I'm not forcing anybody to agree with me or want to agree with me. I just, for Safety and I, we don't something, yeah, something. Um, Safety and I just don't like AI stuff. That's all. I mean, I think art should be from the heart. It should be what we come up with ourselves. And I don't know why I have so many of these locked. Holy crap, what am I thinking? Yeah, I'm not saving that one. Dance. Oh, yeah, Dance. How are you, Dorn? Welcome back. You can't be late if you never knew. Oh, that's true, but I mean, I'm sorry. I still feel bad. That's all. I still feel bad that I missed out on that. Yeah, happy belated. I hope you had a good one. And I mean, depends on how you look at birthdays. Some people don't look at them as a good thing. Some people look at them as the best thing ever. But yeah, guys, yes, yes. At work, at least I'm not feeling up, upside down. Yeah, I'm upside down. Yeah, that's. I'm glad you're at work. I hope you're having fun, or at least making the best of your time there. But yeah, um, I'm just, yeah, that's not gonna be good because I think she's HP based now, so I don't want to say, and I don't know. I need to go through these because some of this is just, attack is not gonna be any good. I don't know if that's gonna be good. Depends on where it goes. That's no good. Sulfuric acid is fun. Wait, sulfuric? Okay, you're still doing physical labor, I see. How is that fun? It smells like, isn't that the stuff that smells horrible? Um, Volcanic stuff, like when you're near that smell. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I just know it smells. Yeah, sulfuric acid. Smells horrible, doesn't it? Mm, sulfur is funny rock. Sulfuric acid. Oh, okay. Better than hydrochloric acid. I don't know anything about science stuff like that, so don't mind me. Okay, that's not good. I don't know if energy recharge will be something for her, but that's no good. That's definitely no good. I don't even know if she's gonna be energy or elemental math. See, this is the thing, is like she might be, because I make Kokomi into elemental mastery. I don't know how she's gonna support. But I would love to pair her with like Nahida, since we now finally get a small hydro character. Finally. Uh, but yeah. I think a drop can melt a hole in you about this. No, that's okay. Wow, that's not good. Okay, that doesn't sound fun at all. That's silly because it has attack, but HP. No, that's okay. That's junk. I don't know why I saved some of these, but I think because when we are in the dungeon, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take that, or I'll try this, or I think I do that like last minute sort of. I just kind of guess. So maybe that's why I do that. I unlock things. I don't know if that's gonna be any good. I don't like death. Um, that might be worth saving just because it's hydro. Ugh, Nemo. I don't. Acid doing acid things. Yes, exactly. Acid doing acid things is not always a good thing. I guess. I don't know. Okay, that's no good. That might be good to save. It depends if she's gonna be like Kokomi and not have crit. I spent the last 5 months getting 2 EM pieces for Nahida. One rolled into defense. Oh my god, 30%. I'm sorry, Cobalt. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing. I'm like grimacing at the sheer pain of that. That is horrible. I'm so sorry. I hate artifacts in this game. This is the worst aspect of this game. Period. Hands down. It's not the gotcha. It's this. It's this part. I hate this with a passion. As you can see, we spent I mean, I gotten rid of a lot of the ones for Navia because they're crap, but we've been spending time in this dungeon since it came out, and we still haven't found good artifacts for her. So I'm still using 2 and 2. I think it's 2 gladiators, one of the attack ones. I forgot which one it is, but it's one of those that I'm working on, and we cannot find. And that this is the set that's made for her. Like it has like the bonuses that are meant for her. And we can't find good set pieces because they always roll badly, or they just don't give us what we're looking for. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just whining and complaining. Sorry. I'm not gonna keep that. That's junk. That might be okay. Healing bones might work for her, but the stats are shit, so never mind. That might be good. Healing bonus again with oh my god. No death. Um Crit damage. See that's death too. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh my god. This is so bad. It has death but has crit both crits, so I'm gonna keep that unfortunately. Okay, getting rid of that one. More like you're wincing in pain. Yeah, I'm wincing in pain, exactly. I recently did a farm in the Arlecchino domain. I was there for 3 days and spent. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I see 3 attack sands in the entire time. Artifacts. Yes, artifacts are the worst. Playing since day one, and I still hate it. And it's like what you were saying, Corkstar, on on your stream today earlier. You were saying like you love to hate it, or it's a love-hate relationship. This is the hate part of this game. I hate artifacts more than anything. Even the 50-50 gotcha part, that's nothing. That's like I think that's easy mode. To be honest, it's so nice compared to this torture here. I really hate artifacts. So much. It's just I don't know. I don't even a masochist literally has to like this stuff. This is crap. This is pure unadulterated crap. I'm sorry though, Cobalt, that you're dealing with that. I really am. But yeah, I feel at the same time I do feel it because it is painful. It really is. A masochist, you say? Well, I don't like to say that I am, but yeah, I mean, in a way, we all are if we play gotchas, I think. Oh, hey, Andre!
Oh my
Thank you.
god, a panda girl, must love her, I know I do, she is incredible and very pretty, love you panda, and Safty, hope you are ready for a bear hug.
Aw, well, thank you, Andre. You're sweet. Safety is not really here, though. He's on a business call, so he can't really chat with anybody right now. Um, he's busy with work, but yeah. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday to you. See, some of these again, I keep, but I don't know why I'm keeping. But I'm too tired to deal with this. Okay, I'm gonna convert some of these and then get rid of them. I'm trying to get more of these sets without farming them. I know these are all gonna be bad since I just released them. I think I can do this. Oops, yeah. Wait, erase some. Okay, there we go. So this box thing converts them, but you have to put 3 to 1, which really sucks. Okay, that's crap. That's crap. That's more crap. That's crap. Wait. You know, if that goes in, well, I don't know. Maybe not. No. 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 Promising. Especially if it's a death related character? Maybe? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm doing okay. Dad is on going. Oh no, surgery. I'm sorry. I hope everything works out with them. Oh, I need this daily. I'm looking forward to doing that with Safety later. I'm back in Inazuma because there's a lot of dailies that like involving the gourmet cook thingy that actually carries on to Sumeru and then into Fontaine. that I guess I never got while I was in this area leveling the rep. So that sucked. There is one thing that I want to see if I can get streamer luck.
Ninja underscore Magus tosses panda up in the air.
That's weird that it's telling you it's delayed. It's always delayed. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get the twice lucky slip from the. So there's a achievement to get the twice lucky meal package thingy from your. You can only get this once a day. Meal. What do you call these? Meal tickets. I don't know what you call it, but I did it. I started it yesterday. So I didn't know this was a thing until I went down the achievements list. But when you finish this whole area, you have to come back and get, yeah, the welfare. Sorry, you can't see it. Welfare meal, please. It's a simple surgery. Oh, okay. Hope he'll be fine. Yeah, because sometimes even the simplest surgeries can go wrong. So I'm hoping for the best. Understood. Okay, enjoy your meal. All right, so I got a welfare meal. Let's see what it gives me. Wait. Where is this thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna use it and see what happens. Nope, I didn't get it. I got a... What did I get? I don't even know. Fortune slip. After using your left cheek to strike the other's hand, you must be sure to press the advantage and continue attacking their hand with your right cheek. What? What does that mean? What achievement? Like, what does that one mean? I guess my other slip disappears. It just goes, it gets out of your... But I had like the worst kind of luck. I got haggis yesterday. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, hello. Oh no. We are a PG-13 stream. I hope you realize that. I'm just letting you know. I'm not gonna say your name, so welcome, I guess. All right, yeah. Just letting you know. Yeah, I don't really care for that, but just so you know. Let's see here. I don't even know how some of that gets past Twitch's algorithm, I guess. I don't know. I thought they had more strict things on the names, but I guess not. Let's see here. About welfare meals, fortune slips. See, I don't know which fortune I ended up getting. I didn't get the achievement, so I guess it's not the right one. It doesn't even really say which one it is. Anyway, okay, that's done. Oh, my crystal fly trap. I need to go to Sumeru for that. I forgot to get that. I should start the new event, or should I do Xeno's story? I don't even know anymore. But yeah, no, I need it. Yeah. Since I'm gonna be camping here for a while, I want to put the, because it changes every week. I mean, depending on a lot of things. So I'm gonna put that here. No, I'm gonna use these.
ゲームミスベックスチェックスインよ
Oh,
こそ
hey Bex! Welcome back. How are you? Ah, shoot. Accumulate 300 energy to active. Wait, what? How come I have to accumulate 300 energy? Oh, I see. This is so confusing sometimes. All right, so now it's there. How are you today? Oh, hey, Neff! Oh my gosh, how have you been? I noticed you haven't been streaming lately. I hope everything's okay, Neff. But Bex is also a streamer. Has more code. Oh, you changed your icon. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. But yeah, they play a lot of cozy games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Yeah. So if you like those kind of games, hi friend, walking home from a from work. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope work went better for you, but I can see that being being a handful from what you've shared in the past. But yeah, I hope you have a relaxing time at home when you get home. Anyway, you deserve it. No, thank you very much. Oh, no, you are very sweet. Thank you. Sorry to hear that. Just lazy. Wait. Why are you sorry? Oh, because they're pooped. Oh, yeah, me too. I hope your day gets better. I'm waiting for the cooldown, Neff, and I will do a shout out for you. But yeah, how have you been? I noticed I haven't seen any late night stream announcements, and I'm like, uh-oh. I hope he's okay. But yeah. Oh no, don't worry about. Okay, are you just taking a break? Which is fine. I mean, just feel you're not lazy. You're prioritizing your health. That's not lazy. If you are needing sleep, you should totally do that. So yeah, there is a new event. I'm not doing Wind Trace. I've heard so many bad things about this year because they've made so many changes, and I haven't even I tried doing ones with 4 people. See, last year Savdi and I could do it just us two and get points for it, but this year they made it so you can't do that. You can join with 2 people and get points, but you have to join with 2 randoms as well. And I'm like, I'm not risking it. Apparently people are comparing it to Dead by Daylight, and it's gotten more toxic in this game. So I'm like, why did they even subject this to us? You know, I really hate Wind Trace because of my own trauma, but I think it's bad for a lot of people because it brings out the worst in a lot of people. And yeah, plus kind of Jade. Oh no, about Honkai Impact or HSR or both. I'm sorry, but I heard that they're getting a lot. They're adding a lot of stuff. Is that not good then? Oh, Honkai, or are they neglecting it because of all these other games like that new they keep coming out with so many new gotchas. Like they have the ZZZ. They moved the entire No. No. Why though? Because that's making more money or something? That's so sad. Yeah, that's why HSR got so Oh God, really? That's lame. I'm sorry, Neff. I would be very upset about that too, especially if how much time you put in if you are like one of the first players and stuff goes way down. Yeah, see, that's not fair. That's horrible. And I wonder how they feel too, because I mean, that's their pet project that they've been working on. Yeah, day one. Yeah, see, there you go. And I know of other Honkai Impact the third players, and I haven't heard much from them that they don't play it as often anymore. His name is Maple Mushy Tails, and he used to play a lot of Honkai Impact the third, and I only got to meet him through Genshin, but then he stopped playing Genshin as often, but it was still focused on Honkai Impact. And I'm like, that's really sad. Their sales went down a lot in oh gosh, why? Because of Genshin and HSR? I'm sorry. That's not the right thing. They should always just bring in new people and let them, you know what I mean? Oh man, I hate that when things, because they did that to other games too in the past. Not just, I'm not talking just about Hoyoverse, but in other games that I've played that they moved people over from one team to another because the game got pretty bad story and new care. Oh no. Wait, but they is that after or before they moved the team over? Well, I'll see what this is about. I don't even know what to expect. Why isn't it in Liwa? After they move Oh, okay, after they move the team. Well, that makes sense that you are disappointed because of course after they move the core team, it's going to go downhill. But that's not fair that it punishes that, that fan base, right? I'm sorry. Okay, I think that cooldown has happened, so Nev, well, Nev used to play a lot of Honkai Impact the Third, the original game, that set off and made this game. But yeah, not it's not as good anymore, unfortunately. Gotta satisfy where the money is. Yeah, but no. I mean, they should keep going because why GIMP 1 Why not just bring in new people for those games to make it better, right? No, thank you for being here, and I'm so sorry that you are being shafted in all this. It's not fair, it really isn't. Ugh. I don't I don't like the English the English Farina sounds like such a valley girl. I'm sorry. She's probably a very good voice actress, but I don't like the English direction that they gave her. She shouldn't be a valley girl. She might be stuck up a little, but not a valley girl. But yeah, I'm really sorry, Neff. I can understand where you're disappointed. Is any other game like catching your interest in the meantime? Oh wait, what? It's below? Wait, how do you get what the? Okay, it's below me. Oh, you're gonna try Wuthering Waves. Okay, so non-MiHoYo game. Gotcha. I don't blame you after all that. Everyone is playing it. Yes, I get it. I get it, but I'm like, I can't do another gotcha. I just can't. I wish you luck with it. I can see a lot of similarities with Genshin because especially yeah, not trying the new Hoyo. No, yeah, no, I wouldn't. And not after how Hoyo treated you and other like the OG. I want to consider because any of the hardcore or original Honkai Impact the Third fans are pretty much the OG fans that got it going, right? That stuck with it. And to only be treated like this is just kind of slap in the face and salt in the wound kind of thing. So yeah, definitely I would. Why not try the new game? Oh, thank you for the hoodie spot. Oh, it just came back. Welcome back, Fi. But yeah, poor Neff was just saying that they moved the entire Honkai Impact the Third team to no, yeah, Neff was just saying that they moved it from Honkai Impact the Third to HSR. And so HSR's content has gotten a million times better, but then the fans that have been following, Honkai Impact the Third are getting shafted because they got like a totally unrelated new team of people that are doing really piss poor job.
ブラ
They
イト
did?
アンダーバーグリーンアンダーバー
They moved
118チェ
Genshin's
ック
as
スイン
well?
よこそ。
Oh, hey, Brighto! Welcome back. Good to see you again. But yeah, I'm.
Boats are made for transferring
You're
commodities
kidding.
back and forth.
I wonder
And those that
why.
come across Liyue tend to stay a while.
I don't know if they
So it
went
is
back
where
yet.
many
Probably not.
things come to settle.
I have no idea. I didn't even know about this until Fi just brought it up. And you bringing up Honkai Impact the Third. That's really disappointing, though. I'm really sad because I thought this story was, keeping people here, right? Oh, okay, nothing. But probably the better people or something is HSR really that good? Like, do people really enjoy that game? I mean, of what I see of the streamers, they all seem to like it, but I can't play another. I just can't get myself to play another gotcha. Yeah, but that's why. Why are they moving people over then? Why are they moving people over if it's already making if they're why are they moving people over if what's it now? If why are they moving people over if it's doing well? That's what. Because for Honkai Impact the Third, the entire veteran team moved over. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. I'm so sorry. I don't like it because it's only leading. It's only going to make things worse for for the games that people do enjoy, right? It always spells disaster when a core team that made a game good gets moved over. Left with a new team story arc. The boss design? Wait. Boss design? Why? Oh my gosh. Make HA great again, right? Oh, you play Honkai Impact the Third too, Brighto? I'm sorry. Apparently it's not good anymore. That's really depressing. You're fine. I've only played Genshin. This is the only one and only Hoyoverse that I've played, and I don't foresee myself getting into anything else. Now checking out Wuthering Waves sounds tempting because Hoyoverse is getting too big for their britches, but everybody says it's gonna be the Genshin killer or Genshin thing, and they did that with Tower of Fantasy, and that bombed. So I don't know. Oh, it is your main game. Oh no, Brighto, I'm sorry. So you feel it too then? Because I was just saying that it's unfair to all the original. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Andre. To all the original, the OG fans that made MiHoYo what it is are getting shafted, right? I like the new characters. I'm probably in the minority. Oh, but you like it. I see. I see. It's good that you like them. Yeah, I guess everybody has different tastes, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Just Neff is disappointed by the direction of it now. I'm sorry. Oh, but I mean, I'm glad that you like it, right? I mean, that must be nice at least. Thank you, Andre. Let's see. And you're finally here. You're the protagonist. Yes, that's me. You're protagonist. I don't understand what you're talking about. Would you like to look at that? Too eager for my own good, and even then, and they even told me to be conscious when I was posting the commission too. Here's a lowdown. I'm Ranjit, the chef of cuisines creative. I've been looking to get along nicely with a pyro Regisvine, but it seems uninterested in my company. Oh, okay. Spitting fireballs and slamming the ground. Nothing I could do about that. So I'm hiring some adventure help, of the protagonist kind to be exact. No problem. Just leave it to me. Conscious but clear as mud. Exactly. Wait, are you for real? A creative cuisine chef making friends with the pyro Regisvine. Nothing about this makes any sense. Maybe they talked to Sean Ling. Really? I mean, it is a very grumpy plant, but you never know till you try, right? After the Regisvine, I'd also like to give the Pyro Geovishap, Jade Plume, Terror Shroom, and Millennial Pearl Seahorse a go. Wow. This is getting crazier by the minute. Where did you even get these ideas from? Actually, it's because of my trip to Natlan not long ago. Wait, Natlan. They went to Natlan before we do, and that's not fair. It's a truly amazing place. If I had to describe its marvelous, of course, this is where they're shadow they're dropping hints about Natlan, right? Panda? What's up? What, Fi? By the way, I'm a story skipper. Oh, okay, you're a story skipper, I see. I haven't heard this for a while. Haven't heard what for a while? Oh. Which server are you at, right? Oh, NA, I'm Lumina. Lumina, that's funny how it's Lumine in here. I mean this. Do not take this even lightly, okay? It kicked my effing butt hard. Wait, what? This event? Wait, what's your log? Oh no. It's a truly amazing place. Wait, take what lightly? It's marvelous novelty. It would be like first time I ate curry spice enough to make me rain sweat. This new event? Why? My tongue had taken all the stimulation it could bear, but I shoveled spoonful after spoonful into my mouth. I couldn't help myself. Speaking of which, I met a whole bunch of friends in Natland. They're all good folks. Some taught me rock climbing, others introduced me to the hot springs. But you didn't know this. I wonder if there's rock climbing, if they're gonna have characters that are gonna lower stamina costs on climbing now, finally, after 4 years. How is this so rough though, Fido? I don't get it. Bet you didn't know this, but but people, especially warriors, dress in imitation of their saurians. Dress in imitation of their saurians, and when I in full panoply, they look every bit as brave. I made myself a hat based on those of my Natlan friends. Pretty awesome, eh? But you're not wearing a hat. Oh, okay. That's the hat. I see. Me old. Forgot some of the members' names if I don't see them on Discord that often. Sorry about that. No, 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 you're fine, you're fine. Because it's 78 here, but I mean, on there, but it's 118 here, so I can see that you're fine, Neff. Memory is not my strong point either, so yeah, right? It's the same guild as me. Oh, okay, well that's good. That's good. What a small world. I didn't know they had guilds in that game. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm sure it is pretty unique, but Paimon can't quite tell what you're talking about just from that. But I do that all the time, Neff. I mean, they'll be like, we've known each other, and I'm like, we have? Oh, sorry, oops. You're in good company now. Because if anybody holds that against you, then they're gonna have to hold it against me because I'm horrible at that. If Paimon can't quite tell what you're talking about just from that. True, true. I mean, I haven't got a Saurian buddy with me, do I? So I would be nice if I did though, but I'm not a local, and to be honest, I get restless staying there for too long. That's why I thought to get myself a companion outside Natland that could take the spot of a Saurian. What the heck is a Saurian? Is that the people there? Even if it doesn't work, it'll make a great story to tell my Natland friends. If that's your goal, you could have picked more suitable targets to make friends with, right? Huh? Don't you find them suitable? I mean, they're even like the Natlan Saurians, and they're also strong to boot. Wait, a Sumpter Bee's companions? Really not to brag about. I'll need a more demanding trial if I want a tale worth telling. The real pity is that I can't be the protagonist myself. Calming these beasts that rage day and night is no easy task, let me tell you. But I suppose that's your field of expertise as an experienced adventurer, right? Of course, I'll provide support from the sidelines, nets, food, and you name it, you can leave it. I don't understand this. Saurians are dinosaurs? Wait, what? But as your negotiations with our prospective partners, the spotlight's going to be on you, dear protagonist. I am not following what's going on. Why are you fostering the dangerous stuff onto your protagonist? The pay had better be worth the work. I'm sure we can come to an agreement if you convince me. Of course, that's how things work. Well, since we're agreed. Okay. Shall we head out now? My pots are ready and my equipment's all checked. We should be good to go. No worries, I'll wait for here. What is this? Like, huh? In the specially shaped Saurian search, you can speak to Ranjit and engage in challenges of varying difficulty. Ranjit will provide you with negotiating strategies that can be great help in combat. On fearless difficulty, you can even adjust your negotiation strategies. Decreasing the number of strategies will increase the difficulty of challenges. What the? The various negotiation strategies are divided into active strategies and long-term strategies. Former can be activated by you at the appropriate time. Additionally, your opponent's HP and level can also change based on the number of negotiations. Okay, they're using negotiation so much that I'm like not even following. Complete different challenges at different difficulties, obtain the corresponding ratings and rewards. You can invite a maximum of one player to do the challenge in co-op mode. The results of the challenge will be recorded for both players. Okay, well I can wait for this to do with Safety then. I think I'll do that instead. Maybe he'll understand this better when he tends to read things and get stuff that I don't tend to get, so I'm gonna leave that to him. I'm like, I don't even know what I read. And I still got credit for engaging with that or something. I have no idea. Anyway, I know that there is, let's see here. I know Sino has a story I could work on and I also have Lynette's story. I've gotten everything else done. I just need to work on Lynette's. Maybe I will start this. Let's see here. Mysterious letter.
Fido64 gives the panda a head pat.
Oh, thank you for the head bat, Fi. I think I'll wait for Safty and we'll do this together. He'll carry me hard. Oop. What? What was that? It's hard mode event? Oh boy.
Academia sure is busy during the day.
At least it's voiced.
Go looking for people that we know.
Traveler.
Oh,
Paimon.
dad joke.
It's been so long since we last saw you.
What did the father tomato say to the baby tomato whilst on a family walk? Catch up. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so bad, Brito. The first difficulty is basically just fighting the boss like normal, but the other two, nah, hard mode. Okay. Gotta head out. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Neff, for the lurk. I appreciate it. Stay well, and I'm sorry again that you're going through that horrible nerf to, basically, the nerf to Honkai Impact the Third. But yeah, I hope things turn up better. I hope enough of you complain so that they will fix this problem, hopefully, and for the better. A tomato. Really feels like it's been forever. You look like you've been keeping well.
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels.
Oh no, it's Sino, he will tell you jokes non-stop. Run WHLE, you
Talk
can
about dad
end
jokes,
the
right?
cutscene at once.
Yeah, I know, right? It sounds like this is gonna be full of dad jokes now. Maybe Brighto was just doing dad joke just to initiate that it's Sino's story. Sorry, I know they say Sino in English, but I usually listen to this in Japanese and they always say Sino or Sino. So they say Sino in English, but Sino in Japanese. So I'm like, I'm just gonna be a habitual I'm gonna call him Sino. So if anything, he seems strong.
So,
Yeah.
what brings you back here?
Nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Oh my god. Paimon. That's too
Funnily
honest.
enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Indeed. Or as I call it, the biryani factor.
Oh, what? Oh no. What's that supposed to mean? Oh no.
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh my god.
Oh, darn, he said it.
Oh my god. I know, right. Oh my god. There's his dad joke. Dad joke number 1, right? Oh my god. I was like worried that it was gonna do that. Oh no, there's ads. I forgot to control them. I'm sorry, guys. I will pause here though because I forgot to initiate them. So those of you going through ads right now, I can't pause them because I need to do them myself, and I forgot to keep an eye on it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's been almost an hour. Anyway, I will be right back, and I'll continue the dad jokes when I get back. I need to get more water. All right, be right back.
This raid has been brought to you by Magistone and Friends. Welcome to the Bamboo Forest.
Go here. I'm sorry, Magistone. I'm sorry. I was AFK because of the ads, but thank you so much for the raid. I feel so bad that I wasn't here to greet you, but thank you so much for sharing your community with us. I just got back because I had to refill my water and use the little panda's room myself. But I hope everything's okay, and I hope everything was. I hope you're still here anyway. But how did Genshin go for you? I hope it went well, and thank you again. AFK raid, yes. Wait, why did it block out? Sorry, Fi, I didn't know why it did that. I don't know what you posted there, but it just shows up as asterisks. I apologize. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream, Magistone. And if you're still here, I'm sorry. If not, make sure you do take care of yourself. If you need to step away and oh, that was a link. You've got link blocking enabled.
タスティクマチェ
Yeah,
ックス
I
イン
figured
よ
as
こ
much.
そ。
But I'm just letting you know that's why I clipped. Oh, you clipped the raid. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Fi. I need to. I can because I disabled links to most people, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, I will check that out after the stream. But yeah, no, I figured it was a link, but I'm like, I'm sorry. It's either a link or one of the blocked words, I guess. I don't know. But stream was fun. Okay, what did you end up doing? Did you finish Wind Trace and all the other fun stuff in this game? But yeah, if you or your raiders need to step away to do some self-care or after stream care, please by all means take care of yourself. That's first and foremost the most important part. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing your community with us. I ended up figuring the biggest number. Figuring the biggest number you know. What do you mean by figuring the biggest number you know? Safty's. Oh yeah, Safty checked in, but he's not. He's still on a call. Sorry, he's not really looking at. He just quickly did it, and then because he's like, oh yeah, I forgot, and then went back to his call. So but yeah, I don't want to elaborate on that. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't know if there was anything big or bad about that. But yeah, thank you again. I really appreciate it. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Panda Giri. It looks like Panda Girl, but it's Panda Giri, like Onigiri. And I mostly play Genshin Impact and also Fate Grand Order and Final Fantasy 14. But right now we're taking a break. And also Wildermyth. We're playing that on Saturdays right now with Luck is Power and of course my partner Safty. So I posted the clip on Discord. Okay, thank you, Fi. That works too. I will check it afterwards because I totally was not at my computer, as you can tell. So yeah. But yeah, thank you again. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you don't plan on sticking around. But yeah. Thank you again, and welcome Raiders as well. We stream from the Bamboo Forest using BEAR technology. Stands for Bamboo Ecological Access Router. Oh my god, I can't talk. But yeah, I'm working on Sino's story, or Sino if you call him the English way. I switch screens. In English, they say his name is Sino, but I mostly listen to this in the Japanese track when I'm offline, and I only use English during streams because it makes it easier for me to pay attention to what's going on if I'm streaming and getting distracted by other factors. So I noticed that they pronounce the name differently. So I don't know. I say Sino, they say Sino. So there you go. Okay, darn. He said it. I win the bet. Time on time to pay up. They're betting.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time.
Oh no.
Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Oh god.
Here's your 500 Mora.
Thanks, Sino. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Thanks, Paimon. Feels good to hit the. Thanks, Sino.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 Mora.
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
Of course.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts later. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need
Uh-oh.
any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
Oh, God. Oh my goodness.
Such enthusiasm.
Oh my goodness.
Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
All right, was it really that obvious?
It comes with the
Obvious
package.
enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to
Oh!
work together.
Hi, person. It's the mini melon. Yeah, it is definitely the mini melon. How far are you in the game? I forgot, Magi. So I'm sorry. Are you caught up? I don't know if this is spoiling, but yeah, it's Sino's second story, I think. But yeah, hey, brave person, panda off the screen. I see how it is. Well, thank you, a person, again for the bits. I hope everything works. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope you had a good Wednesday. And thank you again for the bits. Yeah. Okay, so I just paused it. So on story quest, I haven't even finished. Oh, you haven't finished Sumeru ones on Rest, more or less up to date. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I hope this is not too spoilery if you're sticking around. It's just, Sino's story. It's after, like, I'm all caught up with the whole Archon quest, so this is like after everything's cleared out. And it just came out, this story just came out the last patch, so 4.6. It might go into more, this is just the beginning, but it'll probably go into more details. And
Murren adjusts Panda's
ah,
hoodie.
thank you for adjusting my hoodie, Marhan. So it might spoil stuff. I'm not sure, so I hope you're okay with that. If not, feel free to, feel free to go on and do what you need to do. Oathkeeper. Now that makes me laugh because there's this funny thing that Safty's been watching, and there was something about paladins and oathkeeping, and because he was hanging out with a bunch of people that are very bad, not paladins, he broke his oath with his deity, and he didn't even mean to. He just did because he existed there. It was really funny. It's hard to explain. It's one of those things you have to see.
him? The old man flailing around?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
A little louder, Paimon? A little? Just a little?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Oh, interesting.
Sino's teacher is in trouble?
Uh-oh.
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Uh-oh. And she just leaves.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here? Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land?
Good news, my dad made it. Oh, yay! I'm happy to hear
You
that,
must be
Andre.
the
That's good
legendary
news.
traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
That's good, that's good.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
Oh boy.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Sino.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
A threat letter?
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe. Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I
What?
will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the Matra, there will be consequences.
But he just
Wow,
did.
they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million mora. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name
Bearlands.
beyond
Oh,
the
hey,
tomatoes
Bear.
in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million mora, huh? In my tomatoes?
How are
There
you,
were no
Bear?
witnesses. So currently the letter is all
ア
we've
スレッ
got.
クスアンダ
Oh,
ー
thank
バ
you
ー
for
クマ
checking
チェッ
in.
クスインよこそ。
Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Yay! Thank you,
アンドレ
Bear.
セクティエットブチェッ
Oh,
ク
thank
ス
you for
インよ
checking
こ
in. Oh,
そ。
Destiny. Huh. How did that go? How's Destiny treating you? Is it good? And Bear been good. Oh, good, good, good. I'm just tired. Yeah, it's one of those days, isn't it? It's like all cloudy and gloomy here, and it's just like, I didn't want to get up either. So, I'm doing Sino's story right now, so I don't know if that's gonna be spoilery for you or not, but yeah, it's a story that just came out in 4.6. I just began it, so my life is cloudy and gloomy. No, I'm sorry. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I hope that, things get better and a little more sunshine comes in your life. No, thank you for coming by. Thank you for being here. Um, and yeah, that reminds me, I also need to do a shout. I'm gonna wait for the cooldown, Andre, but I will do a shout out in about a minute, because it takes a minute for the Twitch thingy to cool down. But yeah, I need to do one for Andre as well. Sorry about that. I just remembered. Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
Oh, God.
All right, take a look.
I thought
Do you
Paimon
see
toned it
anything
down, but
suspicious?
this is her old self. Let's see, mysterious letter. Cyrus having. Oh, I don't. What? Do I notice anything? Like, I don't know what that. I don't even know. I wish they'd voice this part. From Cena's description, sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find. The paper, ink? Huh.
Very good.
Okay,
The
I just
paper
took a
has a
guess.
rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
If you are streaming, you can rest assured Bear is always here. Aw, well, thank you, Bear. Even if I don't say no, it's fine. You don't always have to say hi. I understand people are always multitasking, always doing something else, and it's fine. I appreciate just, people coming by and checking out what I'm doing. I mean, I totally understand. I do it myself. I always multitask. There's always something going on, and I try to stop by and say hi. If I can say hi, I will. If I can't, then I at least have it playing in the background kind of thing. I messed up my code once? Wait, your code? Code for what?
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
Oh, hey, Cat.
So do we think the code
Bad
has a
puns
connection
title.
with the academia or not? Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed.
Actually,
The
Cat,
staining
that wasn't on
suggests there was a
purpose,
colored
so I can't
liquid,
take credit for
not
that.
plain water. It
I
also
can't.
looks
I
like
can't
it
take
was
credit
wiped
for
off
that.
with
Yeah,
a damp
Andre is also
cloth.
a new streamer, a newish streamer anyway, and they play a lot of variety of different games. But also they have started playing Genshin. They have a Genshin account. I have them on my friends list, and also FGO once in a while. I don't know if they have logged in recently, but they did try it out. So yay! They also play similar games. But yeah, check out Andre if you like to check out a variety of game streamers. So yeah, there you go. But yes, I didn't do it on purpose, Cat. So I literally I was watching Corkster stream and I looked at the time and it was 2 minutes left and I'm like, oh shoot. And it had my old title from Saturday and I'm just like, I don't know, like, and Safety was on the phone, so usually I get some ideas from him. And I was like, what goes here? I don't even know. I'm like scrambling because I had 2 minutes before the starts time that I start. And I was just like, something goes here. Okay, something there. Done. And I just like started the stream. That's how bad it is for me. I just cannot think of good titles, so
A colored
don't mind me.
liquid. So, tea? Wine?
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
It is as bad as Sino. That was meant to be. Okay. Well, I didn't even expect to do Sino's quest. I was just like, what do I have to do? Like I literally been just chasing achievements and I'm not doing Wind Trace. I haven't even started it. I did do one game with.
Idosai!
Oh, have a good lurk. Thank you so much, Bear. I'm a lurk. Have a good stream. You too. You too. Take care. Take care. But yeah, like I did one game and it doesn't even give you credit. See, because I went in with Safty, Fi, and Alberu because we wanted to see if it would work. Nope, it doesn't work. Previously, like last year, I can go in with Safty and we could do it. Like we can just sit there and get coins slowly, and it was fine. But this year they just will not. They refuse to do that, and I'm not. I'm too. Hide and seek is just in general, not just in Wind Trace. I'm just talking about hide and seek in general. It's just too much for my senses because of my own trauma from my childhood. So I'm not going to play this. I just cannot get myself to play it. And plus, I've heard that a lot of toxic players are doing it this year. So I've heard so many bad things about it that I'm just like, yeah, that's not convincing me to play at all. That's actually doing the opposite. So I'm just not gonna, I mean, it's sad that I'm gonna see all these primos, but it's like in the end, it's not really worth it. It's not worth my mental health to deal with this. All I can say is that everybody that doesn't like Wind Trace here, in the survey when it comes with it, just tell them this sucks. I know they probably won't read it, but I'm just gonna say this sucks. Stop running this. Stop making it worse. You're making it worse every year, and it's just like it's horrible. I need 3 other crazy guys that just let me fix that one machine, and I'll let myself get caught anyways. Oh wow. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know I saw some machines to be repaired, but I have no idea what that was about. And then this one, I guess I can do it with Safety apparently, but it seems really hard apparently. So I'm like, um, oh, I know you're talking about Wind Trace, but I don't know. I don't know the mechanics involved in it because I only went in there once, and it's very different from previous years. So, well, not very different. I mean, you can still turn into items, but it's still different enough to be like, huh? What's going on? So yeah. Wait. I think. Yeah. Oh, hey, Reaper. How are you? They have different footsteps on here. You can hear different sounds. And hers is a barefoot patter patter. I'm doing all right. Well, happy Wednesday to you. I hope it gets better for you. I don't even want to pretend I'm willing to actually play. I just noticed that my one try of it, I fixed a machine, got caught 650. Oh, well, there you go. That sounds good enough for me. Yeah. Fixing machines I heard does a lot for your points. I don't know. That's what Albero said to me too. So I have no idea what the deal is, but yeah. I'm just working on Sino's story since I really have nothing else other than chasing achievements, which right now I'm working on. Let me see, I can pull it up real quick. So a lot of them are actually in a lot of them are in the chasm, which I really hate the chasm more than anything. Oops, I minimized it to move it, but a lot of these are all these ones that I have here they're the hidden ones. So I'm at 1170 out of 1226. So I'm at 95.4% done on my achievements. So this one, through 12 of Taliesin. These ones are all in the chasm, and I'm like, nope, that's okay, I pass. They're only 5 primos at each, but some of them give you chests, so I can get like 20, 30 primos from the chests. So that really works. That sounds good to me. Oh, well, yeah, that sounds good. It definitely does for that much. I like the cat. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too dark and creepy for me. Like there's a lot of things you have to fight here. Hope is a nice word. See, these I think most of them are right now are in Fontaine because I think I just entered into the Fontaine area. The thanks for your patronage is luck based because you need to draw the welfare meal. You need to obtain a twice lucky fortune slip, which I have not obtained yet, so I don't have that one. exactly why I like it. And Enkonomiya, yeah, I don't like Enkonomiya either. I like I said, I think I've mentioned it before. I have a bit of a claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobia or I'm claustrophobic. That's it. Because when growing up, I had to, like I said, the reason why I don't like Wind Trace is because my mom went into a rage a lot and I had to hide and seek. I had to hide from her. And she had to find me. And then whenever she found me, I was always beaten, like nearly to death. So I don't like hide and seek for that reason. And that's why I don't want to play Wind Trace. And because of the fact that I had to hide in small little tiny areas where it was really dark, and like since I was smaller than my mom, I can hide into smaller areas up high and stuff and climb up into things like the closet and everything. And she went around, she got smart, so she went around and locked every single closet. She would tie a chain on it and put a padlock on it. So I was locked in a lot of closets when I was little, and that was really scary, especially when you have to go to the bathroom and or eat or anything like that. I don't like closed tight areas. Even if it's in a video game, it bothers me. I know that in real life I can see this, but like when I play a video game, I kind of absorb myself into the game. I know it sounds weird, but it feels like I'm in the game, and it drives me, it just bothers me. It really bothers me. But yeah, there's a lot of different achievements that I still need to work on. Um, I have to look them up, so it's like it takes a long time. So, and then some of these are commission based, like this one's in Mondstadt. I have this on my alt, on my EU account. I got this one, and oh, honk, a person. I got this one on my EU alt because I'm doing commissions in Mondstadt, but I did not know I don't have it on my main. It sucks because I have level 10 uh like what's it called? Not friendship, but where you level with the city. I have it level 10. I haven't really been back to Mondstadt in a long time, so it sucks that anyway, I have to go back to all these things. A lot of new ones came up like in Fontaine that involve Inazuma dailies that go into Sumeru and into Fontaine. Um, and there's so many different. There's just these are all the achievements that I'm missing, and until I can get those done, I won't have it 100%, which really sucks. Anyway, oh, I also am missing. I'm missing a fishing ones and TCG ones because I don't like fishing is okay, but I don't like that too as much, and I don't like TCG. It's just too complicated. My brain does not comprehend the rules and all this other stuff. It's just too much for my brain to take in. Anyway, some people just should have children. No, yeah, some people shouldn't have children, but I'm glad that you exist regardless. Well, thank you, Kat. But no, some people were not meant to be parents, and that's why I had that stream about Mother's Day and how it can trigger some people, and people are like, "But mom's brought you into this world. You should be grateful. You should be thanking her that you're here." And I'm like, "I didn't ask to be born. We never asked to be born. So why do, society has conditioned us to be thankful to a horrible mother? Why? It's not like, we sign up at some station and saying, okay, I want to be born to this person, right? No. So, no. If you have a horrible mother, you don't owe her anything. She owed you bare minimum to raise you because she, you know, had you. So, you didn't choose to be born. She chose to have you. So, I know sometimes it's not out of, it's not a result of something good. I know this firsthand because I was raped and ended up pregnant. But I knew that I wasn't going to be a good mom, and a family friend took her in. So it luckily she didn't go into the adoption system because I know that that's another nightmare altogether. But she did get adopted by a family friend, so that wanted a kid, and it was just convenient, right? But yes, so I I understand that it's not always the mother's choice, but it is also the mother's choice on what happens to that kid, right? So, anyways, sorry to go into that, but Panda, what you and Safety like to eat? I'm in a mood for food. Gonna have it dinner in a bit. Oh wow, I just had lunch, so I'm not even really hungry. What do we eat? We eat a lot of chicken, and I eat a lot of quinoa, and I don't even know where I need to go. Sorry. I have a lot of chicken and quinoa. Where is this? Um, oh, it is this way. Okay. I don't eat a lot of food because I'm intolerant to a lot of things like wheat and potato and corn. So I don't eat a lot of different variety of food. I'm not a good person to ask that to. I'm really not. So,
Arav. Arav. Ah, there he is.
uh-oh.
Mahamatra Sino, Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Sino briefs Arav of the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
Uh-oh.
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadi bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
How do they know that they're
One
not?
last
He's
thing.
not the
Send
culprit.
some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Uh-oh.
Will do.
I guess he was an underling or something. Maybe.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they'd go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's fine. I didn't had a bad mother, but I had a lot of emotional blackmail back in the. Oh, I'm sorry. So I could just figure I had to just let some stuff be. I figure I might one day have children. All I can hope for is they have enough values to assume responsibility for their life choices. No, yeah, I figured that's what you meant. It was a typo. I'm sorry about the emotional blackmail. That's not fun. Definitely not fun. There is a point of just letting things be, but at the same time, you need closure as a person too to be able to move on. I noticed that from my own experience. I mean, everybody is also different. I'm not saying you have to be like me or agree with me on this, but in general, like from I learned from my therapist, like um, human nature needs closure. You know, we need to be able to close a certain part of our life in order to finally move on to other aspects to learn to enjoy stuff. That's one thing that I'm having difficulty with. I play video games. I mean, even my doctor, who's never met me, doesn't really know much about my history, and she does the muscle testing thing, applied kinesiology. And when she was muscle testing me, she's like, "Your body is asking for more fun. You know, what brings you more fun to where you can completely engross yourself in something and not think about anything else around you." Like she's like, for instance, for example, watching a movie to where you just don't think about, oh wait, I need to go do the dishes, or but something just engrosses you so much that nothing else will penetrate anything around you. Like you're just so into that, and you can't think of anything else except that thing in front of you, right? And I'm like, I don't really have anything like that. People are engrossed in writing. They can be engrossed in their art. She was like giving up all these examples, and then I'm like, I guess the closest thing I have is video games. And she tested that. And she's like, that's not it. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's the only thing I can think of that's like reasonably within that scope, of fully enjoying something. And I'm like, I can't really think of anything else because uh, for the most part that I'm working on with the inner child work that I'm working on, I know it sounds really silly and stupid, but um, for the longest time my body refused. Anytime my therapist was like, maybe we should work on your inner child, and I'm like, no, And it's just like I don't want to even think about. I don't want to think about my past. I don't want to think about this. And but I couldn't move on. I couldn't talk about other topics. I couldn't talk about things because everything is tied back to one thing. You know, it's always tied back. There's something that's always going to tie you down, meaning it's going to hold you back, right? So if you can't have closure on stuff and you just write it off as like, oh, it's what's done is done, right? Sometimes that's not what your body wants, right? You just try to convince yourself that's what it needs, right? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what you went through, and I can't say and I speak for you. I just know that from listening to my therapist and for the last 3 years or so, and my own experiences, there's just some things that you don't realize that are actually hurting you that may seem so insignificant in your life, right? So I just figured I just had to let stuff be. I figure I might one day have children. And yeah, and that's the convenience about being male. Men can have kids well into the like 70s. Women can't, however. I mean, mine, especially me. I mean, I already had a hysterectomy because I had a lot of, I had a whole bunch of fibroids and uh, just, I've always had a really bad, my puberty, my period system in general was always messed up. I always had extremely painful ones. Um, and so they finally found grapefruit size fibroids stuck in my uterus, and they had several of them. So they're like, well, you can pull them out, but they might grow back, or you can just have a hysterectomy. So I was like, just take it out. I don't, nah. So I was like 38 when that happened. So yeah. Um, Thankfully I'm not in menopause yet, but I think I'm in premenopausal, which really sucks because um yeah, your body changes a lot. It's just like, it sucks. But whatever. Time can go on, right? I should really go very deep to find anything that has changed me for a given. You'd be surprised though. Like I said, it's like those things that we won't figure out for ourselves. It's also a trial and error with finding the right psychologist or therapist or anything like that can tackle and reach in. And it's really surprising what has chained me down. Like I would have never guessed the stuff that I've been talking about every once in a while on stream were things that bothered me because I'm just like, oh, well, what's done is done. You know, the abuse is the abuse, whatever. The rape is the rape, whatever. I moved on. I'm I'm now happily, well, supposedly happily married, whatever. I'm fine, right? I'm not really fine. Oh, hey, Kiseki, welcome back. Sorry, we're just talking about stuff. Like, I just work on a. Is it really that bad? No, then I don't care. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, it's fine. If that works for you, that's great, Kat. But I'm just letting you know it's not. Sometimes human nature is really convoluted, and the things that we don't realize are actually very vital are pretty vital, right? I don't know. Again, everybody's different. Everybody's built differently, but there's a lot of things that I just never realized until I sought therapy. So I am you are your own therapist. Yeah, there you go. A lot of people do that's sufficient for a lot of people too, and it's perfectly fine. Just I know I have a lot of wounds that I just didn't realize I had. So yeah, how is it working? Oh, with Kiseki, yeah, how's it working? Hey, oh my gosh, Goomba, how are you? Long time no see again. I hope everything's well. I know you tend to come and go because life and everything, but I hope everything works out. I hope everything is working out, especially with your recent, I think it was pretty recent, your shift change, right? You went from day to night to day again, something like that. Life is so busy. Yes, exactly, especially with a family too. I'm sure, full-time job, family, everything just I'm glad that you know your priorities though. That's good. I'm working on Sino's story. I don't know if it's going to be a spoiler for anybody that's just joining, but just letting you know I am working on that. So, and it's getting warmer. Yes. So I'm being dragged out. Oh no. Well, hey, it's good. It's good for your body, right? It's good to go outside and enjoy if you can. Here it's been actually pretty chilly in the Pacific Northwest. It's been rainy and cloudy. Before that it was sunny, but it was cold. But in March, we had the warmest weather in March, which is really weird because it got up to like 80, but it has not gotten past 70 in like the last month or so. 37°C. Oh, okay, okay. That's really hot. Yeah, it's nothing like that. That you're in the desert though, right, Kat? It's nothing like that. Here it's like barely in the teens in Celsius right now. I wish I was rich so people would do things for me.
スコッティグラウンドホグチッ
Don't
プ
we
スイン
all?
横
Oh,
丁
hey Scotty, how are you? Welcome back. How are you? I'm working on Sino's story right now. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not for you, but just letting you know, including going out. Oh yeah, definitely. It's like, can I have my body double do that for me? Oh man, it was just that's entertaining. That's really entertaining.
Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra doesn't mean they know what he'll do next.
Mm.
So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the
I try to
culprit said
visit you
he'd be
once
watching
in
the
a week,
professor's
once a week.
every
Well, thank you.
move.
I really appreciate it, Goomba. It's always good
Wait,
to see you
are you
again.
saying
Uh-oh. Oh, pff, jeez, Paimon, you're gonna make me my heart.
Found you!
Ooh, what?
What are you doing?
What the?
You wrote the threat letter.
Oh my god. Holy
I
cow.
don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed
Oh, you
someone was
finished it.
watching
Okay.
us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot
Ooh.
of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
Oh no.
I was just listening in, that's all.
Uh-huh.
You know something big's going down when Mahamama
My heart rate is like, oh my god.
So
Let's
I'm
scream.
curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth, all to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe.
Ooh.
Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you because you already live here. And as long as the
Ooh.
Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe
Ooh.
was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
Hmm.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent
Well,
have no
I would be
reason to
too
fear
if
the Matra.
Sino was yelling at me.
But your heart's racing,
Guilty or not.
and
Oh
your
my god.
eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
Oh my goodness.
I would never.
You know,
Don't
Sino is the
try
first
anything or
bald
you'll pay the
play.
price.
Wait. He's bald?
Come with me.
What? He's not bald. He has a lot of hair. What? What?
that was over quickly?
I would be
Sino,
if he was
let's go
telling
to
me
the
bad cat.
You're
Do you
telling
not like
me?
Sino either?
One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav.
Worse, yelling at
on
me,
his way
yelling
back
him at
to
me.
meet
Yeah.
up with Sino. Looked like a young guy too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Wow.
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Raka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoish Darshan.
16? 16?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's
Oh my
16,
hi! Oh,
a
thank you for the
third-year
follow,
student.
Angelic Gamer Gal. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Welcome to the Bamboo Forest. I'm Panda Giri. It looks like Panda Girl, but it's Panda Giri, like Onigiri. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Do you also play Genshin? He is okay. I too tell bad puns from time to time, so it's not bad for me. Okay. So he's kind of relatable. He's just I never suspected somebody as serious looking as him to be a dad joke connoisseur kind of thing. Modders managed to remove all characters' hats and turns out Sino is bald. I can't see it because he has like these long hair. Like he has long hair. How can he be bald? I can't see it. Like where is he bald? Like just like the top of his head. Oh my god! Hey, thank you so much for the bits,
So
Goomba.
Sino is trying to be punny?
Yeah, he is very punny. He actually is very punny. Thank you so much for the bits. Wow. There I go. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Lucina's trying. Yeah, he's very punny, but he looks very serious because he's also like the police, I guess, in Sumeru. But he likes to make a lot of puns. He's the punny character. I figured the hair is more part of the hat. Oh, is it? That could be it. You know who else is? Uh-oh, who else is bald, Kiseki? Uh-oh, wait, what are you uh-ohing, Goomba? What was the...
Kaseki makes
Oh
Panda
no!
go bald.
No!
Ah.
I thought you... No, I truly thought you were talking about a character in this game, not me! Not me! I'm not normally bald! No, don't make me bald! No! Now you're supposed to be lurking. No, thank
Nefa
you.
underscore gives the panda a head pat.
I'm not bald. Stop. Baldigiri? Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks, guys. I'm not normally bald. I figured the hair. Oh, see, I don't know. I don't know if it's part of the hat. So why is he bald? I can't believe this kid is 16 years old.
So old.
Yeah, no kidding. What?
Yeah, seriously.
Every time you get bald, they pet you. I figured they try to look into the future. Oh my goodness.
The culprit regarding his motives. He,
Uh-oh.
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well.
They
It's
also
our
shine my
understanding
head
that
too.
Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost
Gambling.
a lot more.
It's
Down
the
on his luck,
gotcha.
he went to
It's
the tavern
gotcha,
for a
guys.
drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
That sounds like a very old person.
On the street?
Sounds like a very old person problem.
If that rascal attended a single one of his classes, that old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor.
That's fun that he even knows.
How can he not know who Zahahadi is?
They just know. It's funny how he's like, hey, one play, welcome back.
Another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. What are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement?
Oh my goodness.
A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Wow.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time.
Maybe get rid of the fake mustache.
I'm confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
Uh-oh.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Yeah, beating the culprit to a pulp is not.
To be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor.
Uh-oh.
You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is. All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the Academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. Their family lives in the city, yes?
Maybe.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's
Well,
lives.
that could explain a lot.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days.
D0MBA5
Oh, thank you for
マッシャーチ
checking
ェ
in,
ック
Google.
スインよこそ。
Forgot to do. Oh no, no, that's
Very
fine.
good.
Thank you for checking in.
Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Do I get a free
see.
coffee after?
Well, that's a pity.
I wish it was that
But
easy.
Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that.
Every 5 check-ins, there's another person here named Bloody Crayon. Takes my panda plushie away.
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour.
And we get to see
Though I must
Tignari.
say, I'm surprised you're extending
Maybe
an
a real
invitation
virtual
to
coffee.
Tainari.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Maybe I'll look into
Don't
something
be
like that, Neff.
outrageous.
That's a good
Nephis
idea.
offends me all the time. It's never the other way around.
Coffee.
Hurry up and fetch some.
Ah!
Traveler in Paimon.
Thanks,
See you
Neff.
there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
It does, doesn't it? Especially with no hair. So sharp. I know they are sharp, aren't they? All the currencies are sharp. Oh my goodness. Well, Neff, whenever you get the chance to try the Wuthering Waves, I know it came out today or something like that. Please let me know what your take is. Like, is it really like gonna be the Genshin killer or whatever? It sounds like it's the most competitive to what Genshin is. Oh, in 3 hours, really? Okay, I know it's sometime today. I didn't know when it was gonna be. Oh, 4 hours. Well, 4 hours, huh?
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this.
J00MBA5 Masha
Thank you for
adjusts
the
Panda's
hoodie. I
hoodie.
get some protection now.
You can ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
I was out in the forest at
That
least
kind of
4
statement
days
gets
a
old
week
by
back
second
then,
month.
thanks to a colossal workload
You know,
from
you're
Master.
still waiting for the Pokemon.
Still
I
had it
know,
down
I
like
know,
a
Cat.
tail,
So
I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the Academia.
I'm saying that with tongue in cheek because they said that about Tower of Fantasy being the Genshin killer. It went all the way back to when I played World of Warcraft. Like everything with Warhammer and Rift and other games were supposed to be the WoW killer, and they never killed the game. It's just like, really, guys? No. I mean, people are going to play what they want to play. I'm just wondering how compatible it is to, this. And by the website alone, I saw it and the currencies and stuff. It looks like a complete mimic of it, but I don't know how it's going to play and if it's going to last, right? Yeah, that kind of statement gets old. It does. It gets old it just is old, period. I don't know why people even make those boastful claims because people are going to play what they want to play. I'm just saying, and it's silly. Huh? Yeah, Safty even said, sorry, Safty's yelling from the restroom. He's like, the games usually kill themselves, which Neff seems to, I mean, it seems to be happening with Honkai Impact the Third. They removed all the core developers and moved them to HSR, and now the game is a shell of what it was, so it's killing itself. and it's all the leadership's fault, if you ask me. It's whoever pulls the, whoever is behind the scenes making the decisions on what happens and where, and if people stay on the team, or, and I mean, that's not counting. Hey, no, I don't need a polish. Hey, Roka. Yes, it's Volagiri, I know. But yes, I'm just saying that, yeah, it's the game that usually kills itself. It's not other games that kill other games, right? The only Genshin killer is Hoyo. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kiseki. Oh my gosh, that's exactly that right there. The only Genshin killer is gonna be Hoyoverse themselves, because if they had plans for this and they tank it, well, that's on them. I was just saying that it's gonna. I've read everywhere, like, all these different. Oh wait, what? Hey Jake, is that Bald Panda? Yes, it's Bald Panda. Oh, and thank you for the lurk, Roka. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day, and thank you again, for being here. Sorry, I should do shout outs at the end, but Roka's a FGO streamer, plays the Japanese and English versions. Um, Actually, a really good player if you want to check out someone that plays FGO well and is caught up. I'm not caught up, so yeah. Um, but yeah, oh dang, hardcore. Yeah, 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 yeah. Plays both versions. That's kind of crazy, and they're caught up in both, and I'm just like, how? But yes, yeah, Roka's a really good player. So just kind of like how you are with Honkai Impact. He's like been a long time FGO fan, I guess. I'm very casual when it comes to things like that, but yeah. Um, they did advertise themselves as a Genshin. Oh wait. Wuthering Waves have already advertised themselves as that, or you're talking about Tower Fantasy? Tower Fantasy did claim they were Genshin. That's true. I know. I remember hearing that, but also other sites latched onto that. They're gonna be the Genshin killer and everything, and they never did. They kind of fell off of. Like, I never see anybody stream it anymore. It used to be pretty popular when it first came out for the first few months, but it's been like, how long? Over a year. I know that much. I don't even know. I've lost track of time, so it's been over a year at least, and I don't see anybody streaming that anymore. Wuwa combat looks a bit too hard for casuals. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So people like me, I will probably I'll sit back and not bother. I'll just wait for everybody else's feedback on it and be like cheering them on, and maybe you'll find the other game, Neff, that will unfortunately replace Honkai Impact. But yeah, I hope you can find something at least. Well, because they want to be guy to say, "See, I told you so." Oh, okay, that makes sense. So they want to be all smug about it. Yeah. It's always about pride, right? We're the bald pan. We're not a cult, Neff. We are not a cult. Oh, you're getting ready for work. I see. Okay, that's why he had to go. That makes sense. But yeah. I'll help. No, hail the bald panda. No. Oh, shiny one, bless us with the banner pulls. I have bad luck, but I hope you can get good luck from, I guess, the baldness. How you doing, Panda? I'm okay. I'm going through Sino's story quest. I just paused because I was talking about something. We were talking about Wuthering Waves and stuff. Are you gonna try that out, Jake? I know a lot of people are, but I'm not. I'll just sit by and vicariously play through everybody else. Oh, Safety. Safety came back. Tower of Fantasy will kill Genshin, but only after John Romero makes. Wait, what is the? Oh, I see. I don't know. So you self. Oh, I see. Oh, his. You can say that. You don't have to block it, censor yourself. Oh, it got delayed forever and tanked. I see. Okay. He's just explaining to me because I have no idea what's going on. He's explaining the joke, which is pretty much killing the joke, but I didn't know any of that. That's good to hear. Oh, Genshin, I don't play Genshin. Oh, you don't play Genshin. Okay, that's right. Okay. Well, we're also talking about the new game that's due out in 4 hours-ish called Wuthering Waves. It's supposed to be the next Genshin killer, apparently, so. We'll see. We'll see. Probably not.
Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the
But if
fact.
it sounds like hardcore, it
Professor's
sounds like
become a
what
lot
happened
more
to that
laid
one
back in
game,
his
Safety.
retirement. He used
No,
to
the
be far stricter,
hardcore
but
WoW
was
game.
especially known for being
Yeah,
extremely
apparently, Neff says it's gonna be harder for casual players.
Stay true to your principles as a normal person.
Yeah, then it's not gonna kill Genshin,
Can't
yeah.
imagine doing that as a sage.
They tried to do that with WoW with another game. What game was that?
I would have happily taken her on as a student.
WildStar.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa
There was
as
a
upper-class
MMO.
woman.
Wait, I'm not paying attention, so I need to pause it. So
She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
there was a the game that I was mentioning before. I thought it was Rift, but he said, but Safety corrected me. It was called WildStar. For those that were playing early World of Warcraft, I think it was like late 2000s when it came out. Oh, thank you for checking. Was it late 2000s? Oh, 2012. Okay. Oh, there goes the ads. I'm sorry. World Star. I'm sorry. I will step away. I keep forgetting to initiate them myself because I lose track of time. So if I don't initiate them myself, I can't stop them. I can't like pause them. So they're sorry about the ads. I'm gonna step away and go BRB while the ads are playing for those that are not subs, so they don't miss out on anything. And I'll be back in a momentarily. All right, be back. Sorry about that. I forgot I had to make a phone call, so that's what happened. That took me away. I need to look at the time so I can probably manually start my ads instead of waiting for them to automatically hit. But as I was saying earlier, we were talking about like game killers, and the World of Warcraft supposed killer was called Wildstar, and what happened was, huh? What? It was called Wildstar, and the joke that what became a joke is that they said that all casual players need a GTFO, basically. If you're a casual player, this game's not for you. This is like old school World of Warcraft, where it's 40-man raids, and um, it was supposed to be really for the hardcore raiders, you know, um, and because of that, it hurt the game. It really hurt the game. I mean, all the hardcore players did go to it, and they were enjoying the harder content and everything like that until the players were so good that they beat content that they weren't supposed to beat, and when they beat that content they didn't get loot, right? So they're like, well, what happened? Like, why did we beat this encounter and we didn't get anything for it? And we so and then they're like, oh, you're not supposed to beat that yet. We were still working on that. So they released an unfinished game, like very unfinished game, and it pissed off all the hardcore players. And so yeah, that game ended up tanking, and World of Warcraft 25 years later is still kicking, and it's just like, wow. It's just really funny how everybody says that something's gonna be a game killer when it's not gonna be the case, right? I think it's been like 25 years. Has it been like 25 years? Wait, 20 years. Well, wow. Oh, World of Warcraft. Oh, that's true, and it's 2024, so it's almost 20 years. Never mind. Unfinished games, that's a darn norm now. It is, but back then it wasn't normal. Right, Kat? It wasn't normal back then. Things were more polished, right? Sorry. I'm joking, I don't know. Wait, what? World Star. Oh, no, yeah, it's called Wildstar. But yeah. Wait, she said she'll be back. Do we riot? No, wait, what? No. Riot or not to riot? That is the question. Stop. No, no rioting. You want that pizza. You like pineapple pizza? Oh, and thank you for the welcome back, Jeg. Technically, all gotchas are unfinished games. That's true. That's very true, too. But technically, all live service games are, if you want to be very, very technical, it's all live service games. So MMOs, gotchas, MOBAs, I guess. I think like League of Legends, because they always have new stuff coming out. So they're all unfinished, right? But yeah, it is the norm now, an unfortunate thing. I miss the days where you just go out, pre-order the cartridge or whatever, and that was the game. Nowadays, you have to have a live service to like PSN to get DLC and all this other. Man, I really missed a lot. Maybe I'm just old. My age is showing, but I just miss. I miss the. I really do miss the old ways of gaming. Whatever you buy is what you get, right? You don't have to worry about patching it. Anyway, it was not that they weren't pending content. Wasn't pending content. It was that the raid content was so advertised as being been finished. Wasn't. And there was a boss that was supposed to be unkillable. Oh yeah, that's right. And then the raiders killed it. Partway through the instance, so nobody realized the second half of the raid wasn't done yet. But the best guild managed to kill the boss and caught them. Then they patched the game to make the boss unkillable for super real, so that guild quit. And that was like a big chunk of their income too. That was a time, not that time is pretty much gone and all or most is online. That's true, Jake, that's true. I mean, I know we have to just kind of go along with the times, but I don't like this new method. I don't like how everything is subscription based these days. And now like Safety and I were lamenting on, because we have a car that's 10 years old now, right? 2014. And it's all paid off, everything's great. And it still has just a CD player and a radio. Like, I remember even back then, we could have options added in, like a GPS thingy or whatever. And we're just like, no, that's okay. Because, if they break, it's going to cost a lot to get it fixed up. So we just like, we want bare minimum, basic basic level car, right? So we just got the basic car, and I'm like, you know what? Looking back at that, it would have been nice, but I'm glad we didn't get it. And he's like, yeah, because everything is moving towards that direction. Like even, radio is supposed to be free, right? And now they're having subscription based like radio things and everything. I don't know. I find it so like Spotify and stuff like that, right? Nowadays they just have devices on your car that plays Spotify or Apple Music or something like that. And it's like radio was always free. Why do we have to pay for it now? It makes no sense. CD players, you buy the CD and you can play it as many times as you want, as long as you want. But when you have a subscription based thing, you can play it as many times as you want until they pull the plug and they say, no, you can't play that anymore. And even though you paid for it, you don't own it. Like Safety was telling me, even a lot of the fancier cars, like Teslas and stuff like that. Somebody went into a Tesla place, bought the car with cash, and some reporting happened on the other, on the dealership's end that showed that he didn't pay for it or something, or what was the term you said? No, Safety, what was the term you used? The Tesla story you told me about, where the person, they bought it with cash, I know, but then they said the dealership came back and said they did something. Screwed up, yeah. They had a lien, but they didn't. Yeah, he didn't pay the loan that didn't exist. And then, oh yeah, okay, so Tesla marked the car is not paid, and they remotely disabled the car. The dealership didn't I don't have any, I don't know the details, like the devil's in the details kind of thing, but I know that what happened was he paid it off in cash. Oh, hey Melly! Hi! But yeah, he paid it with cash. He paid the whole car, like 75,000 cash for the car. And nowadays the dealership can disable any car. Yeah, exactly. The dealership was able to disable his paid off Tesla. And, that's not fair. Like, our car has the little remote thingy, but it doesn't have anything, I don't think, of any that sort. So I'm even too scared to get a brand new car. Yeah, any brand can do it. I'm just saying, I'm just using Tesla as an example because Tesla was the article or whatever that Safety read. But yeah, any car could do that now. They all have internet. Yes, exactly. And I don't think mine's does. I don't think ours does. Ours is just bare, basic Mazda 3. We didn't get any of the bells and whistles with our car because we told them, no, we don't want any of that. So we just have literally just a radio that doesn't connect to the internet and a CD player. And that's it. That's all. And the little dash thingy, it's just like that where you can tell time and select AM and FM. And I'm just like, I like this. I like the bare basic stuff, and I'm going to stick with this. I don't want to get a new car. And so we're never going to get a new car. I like our Mazda 3 though. It's nice. The only thing is I wish it wasn't red. Red cars are just they
Stop it. Get some help.
they draw attention, and I don't like that. Anyway, that was a time now the time pretty much gone, and most is online. Yeah, everything is online. I'm not a big fan of that either. Now everything wants their own show. Yeah, exactly. But then they're all combining themselves, Jake, and they're becoming cable again. It's like they're becoming cable, but more expensive than cable because they're not making it on their own, and then they're just noticing that nobody wants to buy like 10 different subscriptions, right? Oh, and hello, Frederick Salvamini. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm probably butchering, but hello. Thank you for redeeming all the sound effects. But yeah, like it's gonna cost so much to have what you had before. Yeah, exactly. Cable. It was just cable, and cable was fine. I mean, you subscribed to like HBO, Woo, I mean, or Showtime or whatever like that. But sometimes they would come in packaged with your cable, right? It's just everything is just going backwards. It went changed to this way. They're seeing no like they keep raising the prices and then people keep backing down and not doing it. I mean, I don't even have like Netflix or anything. We did it like during the 2000s and maybe mid 2000s. Once in a while we resume it for like a month because we want to catch up on some shows that we've been wanting to see but didn't see because we don't have an active subscription because it's too expensive for us. So yeah. Oh wait, yeah, the dealership didn't have the lien. Yeah, they didn't have a lien. They didn't. It was completely bought with cash, but they how do you say? They misfiled it, saying that it had a lien, but it never did. So, and then that person that paid in cash got their car. Basically, it was it's basically an online way of impounding your car, right? Or possessing your car, I think. Repossessing your car, yeah, by just shutting it down remotely. And how are you doing, Melly? Thank you so much for the for the bits. I haven't seen you stream in a while, Melly. Are you still streaming or are you taking a break? I don't know if it's just timing or anything, and I'm sorry if I'm missing your streams, but I miss Limeware. What's Limeware? Kiseki. Limeware. What's Limeware? Yeah, Kiseki says, I miss Limeware. I'm like, huh? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just old person ranting. What's Limeware? Any brand they have in it. That's true. Wow, Panda, can't believe you're playing Genshin. That's still yesterday during the feud. There's the new Genshin killer. Yeah, I know, isn't it? That's true. Um, it's not out yet though, isn't it? It's in like another 3 hours. Wuthering Waves is supposed to be the next, game killer. But yeah, I was just joking how everything says that everything's gonna be a killer of whatever. Like back in the day with World of Warcraft, they said that Wildstar was gonna do it, Rift was gonna do it, Latra was gonna do it, all these other games were gonna do it. But no, 20 years later, it's still going strong, right? Yeah, it's just a change that and then they become the Saints. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it went from cable to separate. Now they're bundling to cable again. uh, how am I? I'm okay, I think. Did you change your name? I see that you've been here, but I'm like the name. I'm just like, it's different, isn't it? Going backwards, bigger screens on smartphones. Yeah, there you go. Smaller tablets. I don't go into the tablet world, so I don't know much about that. But the phones are getting bigger. That's the reason why also that I don't want I don't want to give up on my Samsung S8 is because all the later models have huge phones, and I have small hands, so I can barely hold this one, and the other phones are bigger, and I'm like, it's not even a phone. Like I can't even hold it up to my ear anymore. Oh, have a good lurk, Jake. Thank you. Sorry for ranting, but yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't like the direction that everybody's going with things. So I'm like, I'm happy with my old stuff. Limeware, the music client. Oh, I've never heard of that. I've heard of like, um, what did we use back in the day? Napster. I've heard of Napster. I've never heard of that. What's Morpheus? Okay, I've never heard of Limeware though, but I used Napster back in the day. LimeWire. Oh, is it LimeWire? Okay, I've never heard of that. Okay, I've never heard of that. I don't know. Cable 2, streaming Boogaloo. Exactly. I will go into the shadows. I just want to drop by before heading. Oh, well, good night, Jake. Thank you again. Sweet dreams. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you for the well wishes. I really appreciate it. I see we have all come full circle. Even streaming servers have unskippable ads unless you pay. Exactly, Goomba. Everything. It's like, what's the point anymore, right? Everything is just going back to what it was, but worse. But I think that's the point. I think that's the point. I think they are trying to purposely make things worse so that capitalism. I don't know. That's just my fall back on anything that's really bad. I'm like, it's capitalism. I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people that are not for capitalism ever and never will be. When cable was introduced, there were no ads, right? And then they added ads, but premium channels with no ads, right? And then the premium channels added ads. Oh man. And then streaming, they're like, watch everything you like without ads, and now everything has ads. And then you're like, well, you can pay a little bit more and not get ads. And then now they're like, you're gonna still get ads, but not yeah. You're gonna get premium ads or something. I have no idea, but it's all dumb. I can no longer say capitalism without saying it in the Slavic. How do you do that? Capitalism? Say it like I'm Russian. I can't do it like you did. Safty can do it. I can't. I don't have. But you can still pull it off. I can't do it. Big dog, moose and squirrel. I don't know. I crushed moose and squirrel.
Melody Lania reminds everyone to stay
I'm
hydrated.
sorry, okay? I'm just repeating what Safty's saying. This is not from me. I'm not creative like this. It's all Safty. I'm just repeating. You should, man. I wish he'd stream more because he's the funny half. I live in YouTube and I sure as hell am using. Yes, I do ad, but the thing is with the ad block cat is they keep making measures to override ad block. I noticed that. So I still I'm getting ads nowadays. I don't know if I need to update it or what, but it's a pain. Um but yeah, like I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube too because I watch a lot of therapy and stuff like that. Because I'm learning about things that are intriguing to me, so that's why I watch them. But not just as anybody. I usually only tend to watch the people that have the verification that it's underneath the window. It says that they are licensed therapists, blah blah blah. So I'm not getting BS therapy. There's a lot of BS therapy. Anyway, I try to follow the ones that are actually licensed therapists because they can get their license taken away if they spread misinformation. So yeah. Safety the savvy. He is exactly, Melly. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Melly, sorry, I don't know if uh you heard. I was just asking, do you still stream? I haven't seen you stream in a while, and if you have, then I'm sorry I've been missing it. But also I didn't know Safety. He does, but he hasn't streamed in like over a month. He mostly streams on my channel on Saturdays, but he does have his own channel. He started streaming before I did. He's had his account since 2015, I think. And I only started mine like 2.5 years ago, like literally when I started streaming because I didn't know what streaming was, to be honest. I mean, outside of like Netflix and stuff. I'm talking about me streaming, like me on a camera, that kind of thing. But he dabbled in it every once in a while. He did flesh tubing, as they say, is the joke. He did live, he did his own face for a long time. And then he went to VTubing just because. It's not because he doesn't want to show his face anymore. It's just he likes having a character there now. So, and plus he gets to draw, and he likes art. So there he goes. Also, I didn't. Yeah, ads in your fully paid pro games soon. Thanks Ubisoft. Yeah, exactly. But EA and Ubisoft ruin everything, right, Kiseki? So, unfortunately, I hope it doesn't. I mean, I don't. That sucks though, Kiseki. I can see it in the what did I just say it? The live. Oh my god, I can't. My brain's fried right now. The not live streaming games. What are they called? Live service. Thank you. Sorry, my brain was drawing a blank. Yeah, so Safety knows what I'm talking about. Live service games. I can see them having ads put in, but can you imagine like you're raiding in some MMO and then suddenly I don't know, a Jack in the Box ad comes up on your screen and you're just like, wait, what the? Can you imagine that? I use Mozilla. Yeah, we use Firefox too, Cat Explorer, and their add-ons sure remove everything, every YouTube ad. Really? Wait, is Mozilla different than Firefox nowadays, or are they still they're the same company, but okay. I use Firefox, so I don't know. Even the ones in my big phone screen. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I use ad blocker, but I don't know how much it blocks. I just had to, but it doesn't block anything on Twitch for sure. I just had to do something where you asking if I stream. Yeah, yeah. I only hear VTubers call them meat bags. I'm sorry. No, someone said it one day and it made me laugh, so I've been borrowing it. The flesh tubers and stuff. No, I know the actual people. The person streaming. Um, I think it was actually Corkster earlier today saying it's a dying art. There's not a lot of people that are doing their actual face anymore. Everybody's going to these avatars, and I'm like, I never did person streaming. I mean, I don't like showing. I did once in a while show up on Safdie's Dragalia Lost streams, but I don't. Hmm, I don't like showing my face. I'm too self-conscious. So it's been years since I last saw a YouTube ad. Oh, keeps me sane. Oh, that's good. That's good, Kat. I don't like ads either. I really don't. So I agree. Okay, I'm gonna continue with this. Can you just call her Lisa?
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Uh-oh, calling her out behind her back. I've never seen your face or hands, however, I've seen. Yeah, I put my hands on stream. That's true, Goomba. I do have pictures of me on my Discord, but not that I'm encouraging anybody to keep going there, but I do show my face. I just don't want to live stream myself, I guess. I'm too self-conscious about it. At least with still pictures I can
Voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
I mean with live like with pictures I can cultivate which pictures I show of myself kind of thing, whereas I don't know what I'll do in person that might be embarrassing. I don't know. Not that it matters, but yeah. I only stream my music. Oh, music lists every quarter. See, I see. Because anxiety makes it hard. Yeah. No, I understand. I'm sorry, Melly. Hard to breathe when I stream anything else. Music, I'm heavily distracted during, and I've done the routine for it for years. Oh, there you go. You're just past it. That makes sense. I was supposed to do another one, but I haven't had made time for it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Melly. It's fine. You just do what you need to do for yourself, and I'm glad that you're prioritizing self-care. I was just thinking, I don't think I've seen your name pop up on the online list in a while, so, the Forbidden Hands fair. But yeah, no, please take care of yourself. That's number one priority. I'm glad that you are prioritizing your mental health, though. It's a really good thing, especially when you do suffer with anxiety. That would make me super anxious to put myself on screen. So yeah, that's why I don't. What gameplay? Aren't we staring at static dialogues today? Yeah, I know, Kat. I'm sorry. It's just because I like the story. I don't like skipping it. So I like to see what's going on, but I can't do that and converse. My brain doesn't work that way. I did one like mid-April. Oh, okay. I think it was the week Safdie was gone. Oh, right. Okay. Well, he was gone. Wait, when you were gone end of March. Well, he left March 31st, and he came back April 6th or something. So you're very just yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry. I was irritated that he was not here. It's really uncomfortable to be alone. Yeah, that's exactly when it was. Oh, I did it the first Saturday, April. Okay, that makes sense. He came home that time, and that's when I was just like, no, I'm gonna spend time with him. Yeah, I'm sorry, Melly. Dang it. Then okay, I will try to keep an eye out, or if we can stay in contact. So if you do set a date, then I can know, and I would love to be there. Anyway, I'll continue. It's Cave.
It's been a while.
I like Cave.
Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized,
wine.
Say hello. So what's the occasion anyway?
That's okay. I have a soft date at the moment. Oh, I'll rejoin the Discord and send you. Oh, well, thank you. I have been wanting to send you something anyway. I thought you might like. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much, Melly. Benefit those one.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
Yay, it's Cole.
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life.
One thing I do want to ask, anybody else here know anything about the new guild thing in Discord? I am really confused about that, to be honest. One day I just logged in and a bubble pops up and says, "Would you like to start a guild?" And I'm like, sure," because it shows you have a little tag next to your name. And I'm like, I would love to have BEAR next to our name because it's fun and it fits in with our theme. And I didn't realize the whole mess that it becomes, that people will sit there and apply to have your tag because you can collect as many tags as you want. And I don't know even how to display them or change them. Anyway, there's like this thing that Discord just started, and I have no idea what it's all about. Something about having a guild tag and being part of guilds, but you can only have 200 in one guild, and I'm like, I don't know. I only made it as a joke. I like a half joke, kind of like I made it like, haha, this is funny, this is cute, right? Um, but not expecting people to actually latch on, except for like people that are on our server. And I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that. I know I'm really a Discord noob still. So I don't know, and I don't really understand. Oh, an approval process? No, wait, there's an approval process? Oh, is it the onboarding questioning thing? Yeah, sorry, because, yeah, that's supposed to deter bots, by the way, so I'm sorry. I know it's like the bad people making it worse for everybody else that you can't just join. But they're pretty simple stuff, just telling you what are you interested in and what color do you want your name displayed and other blah blah blah. Sorry. I stopped using Discord. Yeah, no, Goomba, I don't blame you. I'm at the point where because Discord is adding so many weird features that even Safty's disgruntled. He's like, let's go back to what's it called? Ventrilo. He's like, we should just go back to Ventrilo or something. You can host your own server. It's just a voice chat thingy where you can also type, and that's all it is. But you just have to host it yourself, right? Um, but yeah, Discord's getting too and I joined too many groups. Yeah, see, that's the thing with me too. And I don't. This is why I never push my Discord because I don't want people to feel obligated to join. There is really nothing to offer there except to chat with us on offline. Um, Sub chat is a joke. It's there, but it's a joke. It's just like I just show off what emotes I'm making, whatever, you know. There's nothing nobody is missing out on. It's just like, hey, look what I have, I'm getting commission kind of thing. But that hasn't happened in a very long time because I don't have money. And any money that I have is going to medical bills. So, um right now it's just like, yeah, I mean, it was kind of hype and exciting when I was getting this model made and I was showing the updates for it, but like I said, I don't understand the whole hoopla about it. Yeah, Discord is just mainly there to chit chat with the people you want. I used to join like everybody's server, and then people were starting to guilt trip me, and they're like, "Didn't you see? I already posted this on there." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't have time to sit and read everything in everybody's Discord, you know, kind of thing." And so I just now flat out refuse to join, except when they're like game related Discord, so you get information from them. But I only really sit in my own, and I'm like, it's hard enough to catch up with that, right? I mean, I mean, I guess with everything else that you're juggling, and everybody's juggling capabilities is varies, right? So, and I understand Goomba, totally feel that because yeah, you do what you're comfortable with. I think everybody just expects you and you feel obligated to join their servers, and then before you know it, it becomes overwhelming and a big mess. And it's just like, why am I doing this? I have all servers muted. Oh, that's a good idea. I look at like none of them, not even my own. That's fine. That's fine, Melly. It's perfectly fine. I just DM. Yeah, and that's perfect. And that's why I miss about something simple like Ventrilo. You can't just sit online on them, I don't think. I think you either log in and then it will kick you out if you are inactive or something. I forgot. But yes, I don't blame you, Melly. It's fine. I'm lost here. Oh, hey, Karkster, but you sound upset about some Discord. Oh, I was talking about the new guild thing. There's a new guild system thingy. I have no idea. I only know is a bubble popped up, and I'm like, haha, everybody can do this. I thought everybody can make their own as long as you have your own server, right? Apparently not. And I'm like, what makes something special over another? I have no idea. Anyway, we're getting these applications from random people that I have no idea they just like bears. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. Oh, no, it's already answered. I have to actually wait. Oh, okay. What even is that? How was the message not sent? What is your auto mod on? Wait, message? On where? I don't pay attention to Discord while I'm streaming. I'm sorry. Player needs a mental health check. Oh, I see what. That's how people are with Twitter. Oh, do you know what I miss? Forums. Yes, forums are great. That's why I actually, when Discord added the forum setting, I was like, oh, okay, cool. They have forum setting, but it's really bad.
ページナイトウ
Badly
ィンド
implemented.
チェックス
Oh,
イ
hey,
ンよこ
Cage.
そ。
Well, welcome back. How are you, Cage? Oh, the not the Yargeng. I can never say it right. Yargenti. He was stopped by earlier. And I'm like, hi, yay, another cage stream enjoyer. So yeah, it was good to see him again at work. But wanted to check. Well, thank you for checking in, Cage, and have fun and have a good day at work. Probably your Discord is a oh no on oh, so you have to turn it into a community. I know I did that for some reason. I have no idea why, but it came up on the options, and I was like, oh, why not? So I click it, not fully understanding what I'm doing, by the way. So I don't understand what I'm doing. Got some ideas are better left unimplemented? Yeah, probably, Corkster, exactly. Okay, I can't type the word. Wait, what? Really? But I just saw Discord pop up. Probably your Discord is a community. I see that. Is it? And I see Corkster typed in about some Discord stuff. That's weird. It blocks the word. Another cage? No, you. It was Yargenti. I can never say Yarzenti. I can never pronounce it right, but he's in your community, and he stopped by, and so I just thought, yay, it's another one from Kate. It's a person from your community came by, so their first time chat, and I just remembered their name from your chat or your stream yesterday. Your Anima thinks the not a word. I think I'm gonna send my message in bits and see what a part it blocks. Yeah, I don't know because I'm seeing them. I'm seeing you typing Discord up there, and I saw Corkster type it, and Goomba also typed it, and I don't know what is blocked. I said it earlier. Problem is going to anything but. It's the next part. Chord? The chord part? Oh, you have the word follow blocked. I do? I don't think I have follow. I can't say a sentence with that word. Follow me? Did it get blocked? But you are a mod too. I follow me. That wasn't blocked. I see it. Is it blocking on your end? Not blocked. The heck word is it? I have no idea, but I didn't see anything that was marked. Usually AutoMod will come back and say, hey, you want to allow this? And I don't see that. Why? What's wrong? I'm sorry, Melly. I have no clue what's going on. I know I blocked some words that like the buy like Dogecoin and stuff. I know that they were doing like they were saying words in that, and someone suggested to block certain words, so I did. Hey Kelly, welcome back. How are you? I was shortening people. Oh, and it thinks it's a oh, okay. I didn't even get to see it flagged, so I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Callie is also a streamer. She's adorable, pink-haired, blue-eyed girl. I love it. I love her. Her model is really cute. She also plays Genshin, and oh, you were playing Honkai Impact the Third. I didn't know you played that as well, but I just was hearing earlier from Neff that the game they moved the team over to HSR, so now the game is not as good anymore. No, thank you for being here. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I guess Callie was playing that Honkai Impact the Third right there. So I was just like, I remember hearing, because yeah, Neff is a very, very big Honkai Impact the Third streamer, been there since day one, and a big fan of it. And then suddenly they messed up the game. Well, they're basically killing the game by making a poor shade of what it used to be, I guess. You're more. No, I'm not more adorable. You're just so cute. Anyway, I was saying humans. Oh, humans are creatures of habit and will just stay on Discord. So even if you move to the other place, community would probably 1% follow. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, Melly. It's really true. It's just Discord's relatively new compared to like Ventrilo and Mumble. I remember using Ventrilo and Mumble like early 2000s. So when we used to raid in World of Warcraft, we used those programs. And this is before Discord, so Discord's relatively new. I think they started in 2015 or something weird like that. It was sometime in the 2010s. Because Safety is one of the older accounts, but not the oldest. Like, I think he started a year later after it came out, but I started much later than that. Honkai is your favorite game? Oh, okay. So you are original. Do you know anything about what they did to the game, Kelly? I didn't know. I thought. Oh yeah, because you said you're newer to Genshin. I didn't know how long you're playing Honkai. But yeah, Nev said that he's disappointed that they moved the team. That Hoyoverse moved the team from Honkai Impact to HSR. So now Honkai Impact is not as good. But yeah, I don't play it, so I don't know anything. I know a person used to mod or tried this Discord knockoff that was built better. Virtually no one moved, and he was a partner, so he ended up moving back. Aww. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm talking about programs that existed way before Discord did. So it wouldn't be a Discord knockoff. It would be the precursor to Discord, right? To be frank, I would assume they would abandon old iterations of the series. Well, the thing is, like I said, and like I said, nobody has to join us. It's mainly just there for us to use, for streaming or whatever like that, and chat once in a while. The innovative thing about Discord is that you didn't have to host the server, whereas in I used IRC. There's Mumble and Ventrilo. They use very basic programs, but you had to host it yourself. You had to find a host. You had to have your own server. Unlike Discord, where everything is served for you, you just start a new server. You start a new server, but it's hosted on their network. So that's what I'm talking about. Keep in mind, I'm 45. I've been around since before the internet was even accessible by the common people. I mean, I've seen through the whole entire phase of it. It's just kind of like going from black and white TV to color TV or something. So I'm just going from my experiences with it and what we used before and what we use now and why. Yes, I'm 45 years old. I'm pretty old. I might sound young, but I'm 45. Dial connecting noises. Yes, yes, the dial-up noises. I've been through it all. I've been through the, oh no, my sister picked up the phone and my internet died because I'm like suddenly I can't like the image that I was loading, which takes like just one image would take, I swear, 5 minutes to load on your screen because it's so slow, and it's just a normal. It's not even a big image, and it would be like slowly loading and you're just like waiting for it, and it just like would chunk, just like slowly load, and then all of a sudden it'll stop and you're just like, what happened? And then I hear my sister on the phone. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. And so yeah, my voice is not adorable. No, I think I have an annoying voice. Yes, the dial-up modem. Yep, exactly. I lived through all of that. um I was majority of people online these days, unless I mean, like the 30s and 20s. I mean, even I'm mostly the elder millennials, I want to say. They remember, well, not even the elder. I'm talking about the people that are still in their 30s. The elder millennials, I forget, are already in their 40s. Um, um, but the people that are in their 30s probably remember the internet when they were children. I remembered it when I was, 18. So elder millennials are like, yeah, people. Well, people they're already like 40, 41, 42, 43 years old. Those are like those are the people that are still millennials, but they're like the elder millennials. Just like I'm Gen X, but at the tail end of Gen X. I was at the very end of it. I think the cutoff is either 80 or 81. Sometimes some people say 82, but barely. So yeah, I feel old now. You're only 38, right? Yeah, that's not that old. You're still, when you're in your 40s, that's when you can legally say you're old. I love it. It's very cute and gentle. Nah, it's annoying. I think it's annoying. But thank you, Callie. You have a sweet voice. I like your voice. But yeah, exactly. The ones that can now say back in my day. Yes, there you go, Corkster. The people that can legally say back in my day. And officially it's July 82 now for millennials. July 82. Wait. What do you mean July 82? July 96 for Gen Z? I'm sorry, I'm like, oh, you mean the start date? The start, I don't know the official date. I just go off of years, really. Back in my day, you can buy a Big Mac meal for $3.99, right, Goomba? Nothing is cheap anymore. I still remember when like family packs at KFC were $15. I still remember when gas was 25 cents a gallon. Guys, 25 cents. Back in the early 90s, it was 25 cents a gallon. Now it's freaking 5 plus $6. It's like, what the hell happened? This was only like 30 years ago and 25 cents a gallon, and now it's like 5 or $6. Can you imagine 25 cents a gallon? Can you imagine how cheap that was compared? I mean, if you look back at it, it's just like I wasn't even that old. I was, let's see here. That was late 90s. I was living in Minnesota, and I remember going to the gas station and it was 25 cents a gallon. And so this was 1999. 25 cents. You're not that old, Nev. You're fine. But we're both old. We can both say we're old. Nev can rightfully say he's old because he's closer to. Yeah, I'm young for sure for the 60-year-old people. Well, I don't know. I mean, I still think 30s are looking, but I only know that looking back at it. I still think I was fine in my 30s. 30s was like one of the best years of my life. Not like emotionally or anything, but I was actually physically in shape. Now I'm like falling apart, but yeah. But I guess physically in shape, I was pushing myself. But I was able to push myself and not fall apart. Like my body held together when I was exercising, doing Taibo and, kind of like kickboxing and also like the more extreme versions of yoga, for instance. I can't even imagine bending my body that way anymore. Technically, I can on some things. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something we can all say back in our day because things are always changing and not improving, unfortunately. I fell apart at 15 at my first. Oh, I'm sorry, Melly. Taibo, that was definitely 90s. Yeah, it was definitely a 90s thing. I loved Taibo. It was fun. I don't know why, but it was fun. It kicked my ass, but it was fun. I'm falling apart. I'm a baby in comparison. It's okay, Callie. Everybody's different. Everybody's in a different place. Like most people, there's a lot of people that say that their 20s they're the healthiest, right? My 20s, my teens were horrible. My 30s was a little different, and now I'm in my 40s and I'm falling apart again. So I had a little tiny bracket of life that I was able to do a lot of things physically that I never was able to before. Blame technology. My 20s were worse. 30s, I'm getting better. Oh. See, yeah, there you go. 30s, you're getting. Well, I think it's just that we learn from our mistakes, kind of thing, and we know what we are capable of, I guess, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just that last spurt of energy before we know our body's gonna, crumble apart. Yeah, my 20s were horrible. I was so out of shape. I was eating hot pockets every night. Well, because I was raiding in World of Warcraft, and all you did was go to work, come home, heat up a hot pocket or some microwave dinner, and sit there for 8 hours raiding. That was our life. That was Safty's and my life, and it was so unhealthy. We never went outside. We never did anything. No, we weren't the South Park level of bad, but it was pretty bad. Um, Become numb to problems. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, Melly. I agree with you. I didn't hit my stride until I was in my yeah, exactly, Goomba. I was fine in my 30s. That's when I was doing all that Taibo stuff. Actually, not the 90s, but it was still I knew of Taibo. That okay, so I did buy the VHS tape back when I was younger in the 90s, and I never was able to get into it because it hurt. And then I was like, I still have this VHS tape. I'm going to try it now. And I tried it and I got really into it. It was really fun. It's hilarious playing a VHS tape in the 2010s, though. And then yeah, anyway. Um Mentally I'm at my best I've ever been. Well, there you go. Teen years was I think teen years was the worst for everybody, to be honest, because you're still trying to figure out life, right? Um and it's not helping that you have to meet up to all your peers and you don't have your own identity. You're doing what everybody else wants you to do, right? Only 8 hours of rating rookie numbers 8. Oh my god, Sun Loops, hi. How are you? Welcome back. Wow, 8 hours. Yeah, well, that's what we did. I mean, we got home from work around 5 and we raided until almost midnight. That was our life. I mean, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's about 7 hours. Okay, sorry, 7 hours. But you get what I mean. 30s is when I stopped giving a
3のアプス
damn.
チェックスインよこ
Oh, thank
そ
you for thank you for checking in. Or you actually said darn, and I put in a bad one. Darn about what people think about me. Yeah, there you go too, Goomba. That's true. I think the peer pressure thing hits in when you're like preteen and teenager, and it carries on into your 20s, and then when you get out of the whole school environment, usually, typically, um, you graduate, university at least with the bachelor's level, not like anything higher. Of course, you can pursue higher education as well, but um, I just think once you get to be, it's like you get to find your sock that fits kind of feeling, the sock that properly fits you, who you are, into your 30s. I think. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then yes, all the hormones, of course, that's the worst part, Nelly. Not gonna lie, I did hit the gym and kept saying I ain't got no time for your problems. Well, that's one way to handle it too. That's true. But how are you, son? Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry I've been on this screen forever, but we were just chatting about, you know, being old. I actually did have my own identity. I just didn't fit in well with my own age group and dealt with a lot of. Oh no. After 3, I stopped associating with most younger than me, and so it helped. That's true. I just stopped associating with people. I never had any friends, so I just kind of went through life like, okay, this is how it's always going to be, right? And then internet came into my life, and then I started meeting some people, and that was a mistake. But no, if it weren't for the internet at the beginning stages of it anyway, like the dial up with the message boards and everything, message forums, I wouldn't have met Safety. So, because we met back in '99, and many until I didn't. And there's a lot of that problem too. I remember when Facebook started coming out, like early 2000s or mid 2000s, somewhere in there. My sister was bragging about having 800 friends, and she's like, "How many do you have?" And I'm like, "I don't care. I have no idea. I don't even look at that." She's like, "Well, you don't have more than me." And I'm just like, I don't care. Okay, that's nice. I don't care about not knowing 800 people. I don't even like how many of those people that you actually know, or you just kind of in passing or in your clubbing days or something like that. And I'm like, whatever. So I understand. Never had any friends. Same. Yeah, I never got along with my peers because mostly racism. Because I'm not white. I'm Asian. And growing up in Western Michigan, I was telling you earlier, Corkster, like I don't like religion because Western Michigan is very, very conservative and very hard Christian people that shoved like literally would be at at every entrance of the school door, like when you go into the school, and they would Bible thump at me, and they would be like, "If you don't believe in God, you're gonna burn in hell." And they did all this righteous burning thing. I don't know. I'm just like, okay, you guys are scary, and I'm like, I don't care about this. I'm not gonna become religious because you're threatening for me to be burning in hell. So no, I was never a fan of it. They were all white. They always told me to go back to where I came from. I mean, I've talked about this. If you lived and grew up in the coastal cities or in cities that have communities that have other people that are similar race, of course you're gonna have a different experience. But I never had that. I had my family, and I had a bunch of my white peers. So everybody's upbringing is different. I know a lot of people, a lot of Asians, especially when I moved out to California where Safety was going to school, and we'd meet up with all these other Asians and they were like talking about stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, how do you not know how to speak Chinese, but you're Chinese? And I'm just like, because nobody spoke it around me. My parents never taught us. I never had friends that spoke it. And then they're all like, oh, well, I don't understand because, our parents forced us to learn. They made us go to Chinese school and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's not my experience. And they're just like, this is so weird. I'm like, well, vice versa. Your experience is weird to me because that's not my lived experience either. Um, so yeah, that's the reason why I didn't have friends is because nobody wanted to be my friend. And anybody that came by that wanted to be my friend were ousted by the other kids and be like, if you are her friend, we're gonna bully you too. So anybody that was trying to be my friend, they would be chased during recess. They would get stones thrown at them, smacked with sticks, and we couldn't enjoy ourselves. Like in recess time, I would like want to sit on a swing or something and swing by myself or whatever. The girls would just come over and start pushing me off the swing. And if I wanted to sit on the merry-go-round or whatever, they would all climb on the merry-go-round and spin it really fast. Like they would just like how you try to spin it as fast as you can and make me dizzy and sick. And then so I just became scared of people and I would just hide and seek. I would hide from them. They would find me out. That was like that's how they spent their energy, was to find me and then harass me. So this is why I didn't have friends. It's not because I just didn't get along with them. It's just they didn't like me because I look different than them. That's it. And it's really sad, but like everybody in school, I literally, if you look at all my school pictures, I was the only non-white person in my classroom. And it's just like, really? That's pretty bad. Even Safety looked at that and he's like, that's so white. And he's white. So, oh, sorry. I'll allow that. Yeah, they are. They are. They were very much that. And apparently, I met somebody in streaming, Bex, that lives in that area that I grew up in. Um, and apparently it hasn't gotten any better. It's only gotten worse. And I'm like, yeah, that area is not good unless you're a white person. It's not pretty. I would never recommend living in that area in Western Michigan to anybody that is non-white. It is not it's not pretty anymore. Sorry, I'm like ignoring chat. I didn't mean to ignore. I'm just not reading it while I'm ranting. I'm sorry. Um, let's see here. How long have you been staring at goofy faces? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. We did. Um. Oh wait. I was gonna say. Oh, I thought you were replaying. Yeah. I had many until I didn't. Yeah. I could relate with that. It has always been the case for me. Yeah. And now, of course, if you have a sense of nature in general, that makes it harder to understand how people act. Like, why would you want to be friends with anybody that's bullying others? But back then, it's just that was the cool thing, to stick with the strong person, right? I think it's still a thing. I think it's just human nature. If you see someone bullying another person, of course you're going to side with the stronger half, right? You're going to side with whoever's the stronger person. And that's why another reason why I just never had friends. I still stand by the internet. Tech 2006 was peak, and after that was a mistake. I think social media was a mistake, Molly. So I think I agree with you there because that's about when social media started coming out. I don't like social media. I'm not a very big fan of it. I don't have a Facebook account. I have a Twitter, but it sits there. I signed up for a stupid Blue Sky to check it out. And I'm like, I'm not going to do this. This is not for me. I'm very well. How are things? Things are things. I don't know. Facebook craze started in 2000. Yeah, thereabouts. I think in 2006, actually, because it's when it first came out. It started out as a way for a Zuck to stalk women in universities. Yeah, well, if you watch the movie, but even before the movie came out, I knew this. So basically, the cultists. Yes, the cultists. Exactly, Exactly, Carter, as you said, it is the cultist type. But I never really thought about it. But yeah, it is a cult. I never thought about the correlation between cult and religion. Yeah, it's the people that are brainwashed since childhood, I guess, to do this stuff because their parents made them. They don't actually can't think for themselves and can't be like, why am I saying this stuff? That kind of thing. And again, I'm not making fun of religion religion as a whole. If that is what saves your sanity and does something good for you, then that's great. But I don't like the people that force it down other people's throats and force converts or makes you convert, otherwise you're going to burn in hell, or we're not going to talk to you, or whatever. It's just we're going to outcast you or whatever. You're not going to be part of any group just because you're not associating yourself with God or whatever. I think that's what I'll see. By the time I was in school, I was very separation of church and state. I don't know if it's still the case. I think it just depends on the area that you're in, at least in the U.S. I don't know anything about other countries, but at least in the U.S., I think it really depends on where you are. I think the more liberal your state is, you might have a better time with that. I don't even say I say liberal in quotes because even that is like blurred. Everything's blurred these days. I think the Bible Belt is really bad for a reason. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really follow. I've never been down south really. I lived in Georgia for like 6 months one time, and I said I'd never go back. Luckily, I was in the Midwest. Oh yeah, see, Midwest. Midwest, we're a melting pot. Just read to anyone it doesn't. Oh no, the ad. I forgot to start the ads. It's been an hour already. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. I will wait on that because ads suck. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna manually hit them, but I forgot what time. I lose track of time, so I'm sorry. It's already 4. Wow. I was in the Midwest. See, the Midwest was not a place that I consider. That's Michigan is considered the Midwest, so I don't know. Stones throw at them. What the? Yeah, oh yeah, I would get stones and sticks and literally stones and sticks and stuff thrown at me. So for the 80s, yep, 80s. Yeah, I deeply relate. Dear God, what a bunch of yes, really wow. To be honest, I've never heard anyone let's move, go to Michigan. I have to do that because I know the answer. Sorry. Yeah, Michigan is not a place to go move to. Even the old guy on the right is feeling hurt. I'm sorry. MySpace was great. MySpace, I never got into MySpace. That's the thing. Let's see. Sounds about right. Oh, religion is fine. Forcing on others is never okay. Yeah, 100%. This is unrelated. However, I researched what you were mentioning, and according to what I have found, Star Rail could be an independent team. Oh, thank you for the head pads. Star Rail could be an independent team. Oh, I don't know anything about yeah. I know what F. Since I don't play either, so it's a bit hypocritic to be that way. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The story causes me to feel very sad over. I send you hugs. Oh, thank you, Callie. Bye. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Marvel, I literally got jump scared. I'm so sorry. Oh. Uh. Um. Oh yeah, well yeah. It's mostly for the people that aren't able to sub Callie. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm just like slowly catching up, because I was already behind. Apparently, they have 400-person team. I don't know anything about that. It just Neff was also subbing, but he's lurking for the most part. He just said that they moved the entire Honkai Impact team over to HSR. So now HSR is really good, and Honkai Impact the third is quality is dropped. That's all I know. A horrifying ad. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think ads are over. Maybe I don't see the thingy, but I got a horrifying ad. I just got the treat the eczema. Oh my god. Could get hepatitis. Oh my god. Heart failure. Those medical ads really make me wonder. They just like, are you guys trying to help or scare people? They're like, it truly is. Oh no. Is it really that bad? Damn. Shaoji? I don't know who that is. I just think what lunatic in their right mind would take that, right? Like all the side effects kind of outweigh the actual cure, and I'm like sitting here going, are you guys trying to be convincing or a scare tactic here? You know, jump scare. No, don't be sorry. It's just annoying. Yeah, I know. I don't know why the you can't control the volume, or the volume doesn't match. Um, it doesn't match. Yeah. So I'm sorry. You might with my sensitivity. Honkai Impact Third is an emotional. Oh no, is it really that much? Genshin's already really bad for me. I think Genshin's already a huge emotional roller coaster. I don't think I can handle another one. Oh no, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I just take some natural stuff that's side effects may or may not work. You know what? There you go, Melly. I'm totally a fan of natural stuff. That's why I've been seeing applied Kinesiology natural path, and it's kind of weird. It's very different. I've never even knew they use a lot of they go off a lot of like the what you call it, the points. What do you call those? You know what I'm talking about, Safety. No, no, not pressure points. They discuss it in Avatar. Chakra points. Yes, they use like a lot of the chakra points, and they use a lot of stuff that is not common in Western medicine, and I like it because they use a lot of flower essences and all these others like nosodes and stuff like that, and they're derived from plants. They're mostly derived from plants. Um, and a lot of the supplements that I take are derived from like even animal byproducts, animal products like gallbladder, like a cow's gallbladder or something like that. It's like, yay, what am I taking? But it's supposed to help me, and it does help me. So I don't like prescribed or um Western medicines anymore. I don't like the after effects of all of them. I don't trust them. So it's like with these other medicines that are derived from plant or animal based, they either will work for you or they won't work. And if they don't work, they'll find something else that isn't, pharmaceutical. Over the counter Western stuff is worse than prescribed because it's unregulated. Yeah, well, it's not Western though. It's mostly a lot of mushrooms. No, they do use mushrooms, yeah, but not the illegal kind. Yeah. I hope that you'd be fine. However, I worry about Honkai Impact that they're yeah. I worry about if they really did do that, like Neff said, because um he really loved the game, and they were what Hoyoverse was before Genshin and HSR. So why are they removing a good thing, a solid game that has been going on for so many years? So that doesn't make sense. According to their teams are in different studios usually, and there is a collaboration between Honkai Impact Third and Star Rail. However, the team from Star Rail is independent apparently. Huh. I was not aware about it. However, I would not be surprised if it was moved. Yeah, something like no, they moved the Honkai Impact the Third over to Star Rail. They moved them, so that's why Star Rail story or whatever has improved greatly. But Honkai Impact the Third kind of went down a little, or quality. I have no idea. Anyway, I don't play them, so I don't know. I can't have nothing to compare it to. I just play Genshin only. Even the hope that they are only attempting a new direction in Honkai Impact the Third, I believe in them. Well, I hope it works out. I really do. Honkai is significantly worse in a good form? Really? How is it significantly worse in a good form? That's kind of contradicting itself, isn't it? Yeah, I see one of those. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, you see one of the natural paths or the applied kinesiology people. I just recently heard about it. This is like within the last year. I really hope that it would be fine. However, I worry about yeah, a lot of mushrooms. And the stuff I got was a lot of random mushroom stuff. Yeah, it's not the hallucinatory. Well, when you mention mushrooms, people are all like, "Oh, you're into that." I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't take. If I've used CB oil or whatever CB whatever it is, but I don't use the hallucinogenic property stuff. They can separate them. I don't like getting high. I'm not a smoker either because I have bad lungs. So I just take the liquid forms of things. So it's very different. And also capsules, but yeah. But most people don't know that, Melly, and they think, "Oh, you're into that stuff. I see." And I'm like, "No, no, no. It's not what you think." I believe that the teams are the same. Oh, okay. However, I believe that the issue is that the story finished to the equivalent of the story in Taythot being finished. Oh, is that why they finished it? It would probably not be very easy to continue, and I believe in Final Fantasy XIV is having issues with it as well. No, the same director. They have the same director and producer. It's always gonna be it's Yoshi P still. They just ended the story, the main story, and they're going on to a new one. If that's what you mean. Oh, I started seeing that one as Family Friend in 2020 after I had a horrendously bad pre-COVID stuff, and I was stuck in bed for 2 months without eating. Ugh. She gave me some stuff that got me out of bed. Oh, that's good, and that's true. Yeah, I don't usually think about that. Yeah, I know, but I remember when I was mentioning all this stuff, like, oh, you're into that stuff. I'm like, no, 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 no. In reference to being worse in a good form, I was mentioning the emotion. Oh, okay. Since I could feel the emotions and immerse myself, it is a beautiful experience. However, it is very emotional. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I'm sorry, I was misreading it. Okay, I finally will move on.
This boy has
I just
some
noticed the
nerve.
time too. I need
Just
to.
look at what he wrote.
I'm gonna get to a stopping point on the story and then stop. But yeah.
Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
Her voice is cute.
Then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Oh boy.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir.
Coming.
Oh, I love Colette. Yeah, Colette's adorable. I think she's, other than Kave and her, they are different types. I really think they are the closest things to being just like a highly sensitive kind of person. And as a character, personality wise, I love how they wear their hearts on
Melody
their
Lania
sleeve.
reminds
Oh,
everyone
thank
to
you for the
stay hydrated.
hydrate. Some people didn't like the direction of the game after the original Endwalker. Oh, okay. So yeah, they are changing it. However, I hope that they would be successful. So I do too. I'm not gonna jump in right away. I want to wait like a month or two out and then get into it because I don't like the first couple months of the hype because it gets too crowded and it's just too much people. Anyway, I'm gonna wait until it dies down and then jump into that. So I agree, Kelly. I agree. Yes, I also need to head out, but oh yeah, thank you. No worries. Thank you for chatting with us, Melly. I really appreciate it. And I hope everything goes well with you and I hope to see you again. And whenever we get to chatting on Discord. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll look forward to that. I need to get going because the only reason why I see the time is because I need to get groceries soon. We go every Wednesday to stock up for the week, and then that's all. And then then we because I don't want to go out too many times, so we get a week's worth of groceries and that's it. Colette's similar to me to the ideal me. Oh, that's neat. I look up to her and hope that I could be myself to that extent. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? She's grown a lot. She went through a rough time too, so that makes sense. That is understandable. I really like to play the game. Play the painter. Oh yeah, Pictomancer. I want to try Pictomancer too, but eventually. I'm gonna level my main is White Mage. I like the White Mage class. I've always loved it since Final Fantasy IV, and that's what drew me in originally. Well, I mean, they didn't have it 1.0, but I played the Conjurer class, so that was as close as it gets. And then later on, in like the later parts of 1.0, they added the White Mage, but I wasn't there for it. And then when I heard in 2.0, when they were remaking the whole game, Yoshi P was going to put the White Mage in directly, and I was like, okay, now I'm really going to play. And that's why. No, 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 you're fine, Callie. No, never apologize for that. It's fine to talk about what you want. So thank you for talking about things that I'm interested in. That helps. But yeah, the Pictomancer class I'm really looking forward to as well, cause it was oh, what's her name? Final Fantasy V. What's the the Pictoman? No, the Pictomancer. She was the Pictomancer? 6, sorry. Realm. Okay, Realm was the character in Final Fantasy 6. That was actually Pictomancer back then. And I like how they're adding that in. Comfy White Mage, yes. it's the go-to easy healing class, I know, but I like White Mage because of Rosa from Final Fantasy 4. Because she's my favorite like, healer type character. I've always loved her since I was a kid when I was watching it on the Nintendo. Or no, sorry, New Super Nintendo. Um, my friend had the game, and I used to watch him play it, and I used to love watching when Rosa was in there. You play Sage is fun too. I really like Sage, and Sage was in Final Fantasy IV as well. There's a character named Tella, um, that coined the "You Spoony Bard." If you've ever heard that line, that was from Tella, who said that to Edward, or his name was something else originally, but in English they changed it to Tella. The Samurai is fun too, and I never played Reaper though. I never bothered with Reaper because I didn't unlock it because I'm like I don't like melee classes. I really don't like fighting up front.
I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
You were all busy chatting that you almost forgot about the food. Luckily, it's still hot and you enjoy a delicious celebratory meal after a crazy day. Now what is loading? Black screen, yay!
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
Old folks.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Andy, would you like to return from your groceries? I'm wondering if I could message you later and talk about or some. Yeah, we usually are gone for. Well, it takes us like 20 minutes to drive there, almost 30 minutes to drive there. And then we're gonna eat some dinner. So I usually get back around 7 my time. So usually that's about 2 hours with travel time and eating dinner and everything like that. So yeah, it takes us about half an hour to 40 minutes to do the shopping. That's why. So just depends if we can get through there as fast as possible. But it gets crowded sometimes, so that's why we try to avoid as much crowds, and then we keep going up and down the aisles, kind of thing. But yeah, I'll let you know when I get back, though. How's that?
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be.
Is he Italian?
Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Sure, no problem, Callie.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
What do you mean, us time?
Uh-oh, bad jokes time.
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together.
Oh, neat.
Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Cute. We're gonna go camping.
Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Time to show off my tent pinching skills.
No, that's my job.
Oh
Don't
no.
take it away from me. Why don't you and Paimon help out Master or Sino? You don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, laze around and switch off for a bit.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville. No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip. Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
You got it! We'll be there!
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
I could be streaming, however. Oh, okay, sure, no worries. If you're gonna be streaming, that's fine. I will catch you after your stream then, and hopefully catch you on your stream. That would be good too. This might be a good place to. Sorry, it was stuck on the screen for so long. I apologize. Um, yeah, let's see here. I think Yukino will be ending soon. No, that's why I follow. Wait, that's why you follow. Oh, because I'm stuck on the screen and chatting. I'm sorry. No, I do really do feel bad about that because I'm not very good at multitasking and I like to pay attention to people rather than um focus on just the game. If people are like if there's no one chatting, then it's a good time for me to focus on the game, but if people are actually chatting, I like to pay attention to the people chatting, if that makes sense. Otherwise, what's the point of streaming, right? Because I could be playing the game offline and anyway, I guess it's just the game is just to fill in fill in the gaps, I guess. That's how I view it anyway. That's why you have stuff you do in the game. Yeah, that too. I'm trying to look at my list, see who's streaming. But I think Yukino will probably be ending soon. Oh, hey
Runic
Runic!
Tablet says hi.
Welcome back. Good to see you again. Yukina might be ending soon, but she is in a battle right now. She's playing Honkai Impact the Third, so or no, I'm sorry, HSR. She's playing HSR, and she used to play a lot of Genshin, but she said she's been giving up on it and moved on to HSR. So, but yeah, she's she's adorable. I just recently found out she's also Asian, so I was like, hey, cool. Well, I was talking about it, and she's like, oh, hey, you are too. It was Vietnamese, and so yeah, that was the one thing we had in common. So I thought that was really neat. Um, she's a newer streamer, but she has an adorable voice too. She's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna send you guys off to her because she raids us a lot. So yeah, well, and sorry, Runic, I am ending because I need to get ready to go get groceries. I just realized the time. But yeah, I don't know how much longer she's gonna stream for. She's probably ending soon. But yeah, hope everybody have a good rest of your day. Tomorrow I'll keep playing this or I'll do something. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I still have a lot to do. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Have a safe trip. Thank you, Nev. And I hope everybody else has a good rest of your night. Take care, Panda. Thanks for saying no. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Um, and yeah, and I need to go log into my EU again, Sunlu, so we can hang out again. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, hey, Striker. Have a good evening. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you again too. Um, and thank you, Kelly. And I'll see you later and talk to you later as well. Take care, you guys. And there'll be raid messages in the end screen if you want to use them on Yukina's raid or stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye.